Well, tough night in the office. The Knicks get cooked on the road as captain. Hopefully, didn't pull a hammy. Giannis, the Greek freak, went off as we couldn't contain it for long, especially after he changed his shoes. I knew once I saw that it'll be trouble. A guy named Ryan Hollins had a career high night. Mikal Bridges held his own. We're going to talk about that and more on tonight's episode of the Post Game Call Up. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest, and you know the vibes. Definitely tell a friend, we live. This is the post-game call-up show. I see we already got people calling up already. I like that. As I load up my soundboard, I like that. Get the calls in. Listen, y'all better get these calls in tonight. Tough night. Rough night. I'm going to get to the calls in a second. I want to salute some people in the building. My man Mellow Mike, I see you in the house. Salute the HRM, the great I see you. Let's go. You know what? Get this guy on the line. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from? Caller, are you there? 2 seconds. Hold on, let me just change this. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Yo. Did you hear me?
Let's go. Yes, I can hear you. How's it going, my brother?
What's good, man? It's JJ from Brooklyn. What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
What
Rough
up,
night,
man?
I see you calling in early.
Yeah, I got a vent for a quick minute, man.
Hey, man. Get it out, man. Tough night. What's up? I know what's on your mind, but go ahead, man. Talk to me.
It's all right. So, all right, where do we start, man? Listen, Cat. All right, if he's not healthy, he needs to be sitting. That's number one. And in the second half, the first half, right, Cat, he attempted one shot. So in the second half, he just came out and said, I'm just going to keep shooting and shooting. I don't care if I'm double teamed, if I'm triple teamed. I'm just going to go and get mine, even if it's not in the flow of the offense. So that messed everything up right out of the gate in the second half. He's got no lift. We got locked up by Kyle Kuzma? Yes, that Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma.
Not Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma. Okay? Locked up.
Unbelievable.
Locked up. All right? He's getting pushed off the block every time. He's getting pushed off the block. For a 7-footer who has a good offensive game, he's got his back to the basket game is soft. It's weak. Super weak, man. Garbage. That's pure garbage. He's getting pushed off the block by dudes way smaller than him. I mean, pushed off the block. You're going in weak. You got to work on, my man, you got to work on your post-up game because it ain't there. All he's doing is either a three from top of the key or he's driving from past behind the three-point line. And we know how that nonsense goes. That never works. I never want to see that again. And it's not just him. Oh, Mr. Giannis, by the way, who nobody wants. He put on a nice show. He put on a nice show, didn't he? No, we're good with OG, Mr. 3 for 12 OG, Mr. 1 for 5, Josh Hart, Mr. Mitchell Robinson, who will play 10 games a year. We're good over here, man. Chipper Bus.
JJ, it sounded like you was in the Discord server because I said the same thing you just said. I put it up in there.
Crazy.
I said, this is the guy y'all don't want. And you know what they told me, JJ? They said, but I don't want to give up the whole starting lineup for him. That was the response.
Who is the starting lineup? Because there's two guys right now. There's two guys that are giving you any production. Bridges is the only one that's helping out Brunson offensively this year. That's it. He's been great. I give him his props. He's been great. No one else is helping. OG has his great game every few. Then he goes back to being a bricklayer. Josh Hart, I don't know what he was doing. Mr. Can't dribble, can't shoot, can't defend. We can't trade him. God forbid we traded OG and Hart for Giannis. Oh, my God. No way, man. No way, Jose. I might never be a Knicks fan again if we traded those guys for the MVP.
Right.
No
That's
way.
what I'm saying. Like, like
Now,
JJ,
yeah,
man,
out of their
listen,
mind.
listen, man. And these are the same guys. Salute to the Discord server though, but these are the
Come
same
on,
guys
man.
that get on Hart. They said, "What good is Hart? What good is he?"
Josh Hart is awful, yo.
By the
Straight
way,
up.
JJ, I'm not sure if you look at the screen, but if you notice, I made a change to the backdrop. Normally, you normally see a Bodega Cat shirt back here, but I said,
Yeah.
nah, I'm just going with Captain because he the only one showing up. We just rocking out with the
Facts.
Captain tonight, man. Salute to the Captain holding it down. Honestly,
Yeah,
I hope
yeah,
he's
yeah.
okay because the
Yeah, right.
hamstring, it's like he was
Right.
holding his
Yep.
hammy.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yep.
you know, JJ, I mean, everything you're saying,
Ah,
you're
I
spot
mean,
on tonight. I can't defend it. It just looks bad.
ah,
But
I
I did
mean,
tell you guys,
mhm.
that this is going to take time. It's a new
Right.
system.
But I'm
It's
not
pretty much a
using
new
this
team.
excuse all year. I'm not giving them that excuse all year. Maybe after a certain number of games
Okay,
you can say
okay,
that, but like you know
okay,
what I'm
that's true.
saying? Like
That's
right
true.
now you want to say that? I could give that some some I could agree. I just can't find the word,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I could agree that if you want to say that for a certain amount of games maybe, but I ain't going to
Right.
be using that, later down the line, what did we say? Chip or bust. And right now,
No,
you
that's a
better hope
fact.
me.
That's a fact.
Right now, the way they're looking, you better hope we make it out of the first round, straight up.
Well,
I mean,
I say
there's
finals. I'm not gonna say chip or but. I say finals
right
or bust. But
finals or
I'm with you
bust.
though.
That's where
I'm
I'm
with
at
you though.
too.
I'm with you. I get where
I
you're going.
mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm frustrated. Like, listen, there's a lot of flaws to this team, man. There's a lot of flaws for a team that's supposed to make the finals. A ton. Ball handling, still. Besides Brunson, who? Who's out
Mm.
there? Oh, gee, he can't dribble. Josh Hart, he can't dribble. Cat, Bridges, mainly Bridges, and he's not like, oh my God, handles. He's probably your
Yeah.
second best, and he's not like crazy handles wise. He's the only one that's showing up though. Props to Bridges. He's the only one
Copy.
showing up
Copy.
the first.
Well,
I
hold
mean,
on.
it's early in
One
the year.
second. 1 second, JJ. I'm gonna let you get back to it. Salute to my man Crim's
Uh huh.
dad with the big super chat. He said he's gifting the journal from website to someone deserving. Maybe a drawing or a
No.
raffle for it. You know what, Crim's dad? I would salute to you for that. I was definitely going to do a raffle, not tonight, but we can now that Crim's dad donated that. We can do that. So, um,
Oh.
I'm gonna gift that Crim's dad to a channel member. I thought about this today. It's funny he did that. So the channel member with the highest gamification rating will get the journal. Salute to you, Crim's dad, for that. All right. But go ahead, JJ.
Shout out to Crim's dad, even though he trolls me about my Mets, but that's
Oh
shout
yeah,
out to
yeah,
Crim's
yeah.
dad.
Well, that's Crim's dad.
Yeah,
That's what he does. He's on
yeah,
here to
yeah, I
troll.
know.
You can't
Yeah,
take Crim's
it's
dad
nah,
seriously.
nah, it's all good. It's all love. Nah, nah.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. But yeah, listen to man. I mean, it's early. Like, I'm not panicking, but I'm frustrated. We got to realize that there's still multiple flaws, man. Ball handlers, lack of athleticism, you know, uh, lack of shoot. If we want to be this 3-point shooting team, I don't think we have the guns for that. Who are our snipers? Where are they? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I hear
you
you.
know,
The team is supposed to be 3-point shooters, to be honest. Besides Mitch,
but they're
everyone else
not.
is supposed
Besides
to be.
Brunson and Cat, that we don't have shooter. Who's the shooters? 3-point shooting wise, Bridges and OG are average-ish, probably from three. I don't look at them as like snipers at all.
Well, if you want
Deuce,
to, the way it's looking right now, I can't argue. Right now, it's looking bad. But if you go by percentages, they all shooting around 37. The only one, Josh
yeah,
Hart's not shooting that much. He's not shooting that much. I'll
Josh.
pull it up though.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah,
like even that's like average, maybe slightly. Like we don't have like a sniper, like a Norman Powell, we saw the other night. We don't have like that 40% like sniper. You know what I mean? Like
when you put the 40% on it, that's like so. I got it here. Like hold on, what year am I in? Am I in the? Okay, this is last year. So Mikel, he
yeah,
struggled
what
a
was he?
bit.
34, 35?
He was 35 last year, but his
Yeah,
career
that's
37. OG 37.
yeah,
Brunson,
yeah. I
remember
mean,
Brunson and Cap, we're not gonna look at them because they're the exception.
Right.
Deuce only shot
Yeah.
37% as well, even though I think Deuce could
Right.
probably shoot
Those aren't
higher.
bad, but you know what I'm saying? They're not like sniper territory. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all
I
I
get you
mean.
saying.
You know,
But
we
that
got
we had
guys
a
that can hit
guy,
threes.
but hold
You
on. We
know.
had a guy
Mhm.
in Garrison Matthews, right? Who
Yeah.
uh, we didn't want. Oh, yeah, All he could do is shoot. Yeah, but that's what we need, and he's 6'6". Salute to Shamit,
Well,
though. I like the
yeah,
way
Shamit
Shamit
was
came
good.
out. Shamit was all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Shamit was all right.
Shamit
Yeah,
good. He hit
he was
some
solid.
threes. He did miss. He hit some threes. He did miss a couple timely threes in the second half
Mm-hmm.
that I felt like would
Mm-hmm.
have been big. One when we were down like 4 or 5. One when we were up a couple that could have gave us some separation. A couple good looks, but
Facts.
I thought he was good, man. You know, I thought he was.
100%.
He always grinds on defense. You know what I'm saying? He plays hard on D. I mean, I just don't understand Cat, man. I mean, you're getting locked up by Kyle Kuzma, bro. Like,
I mean,
you know
but
what
you
I'm
know what,
saying?
JJ? You answered the cat question. I think he's not healthy. He said, the brother said, salute to everybody that saw the short that I dropped, right? Which was a clip from the podcast. I told y'all, I did the science. I researched grade 2 quad strain. If you have a grade 2 quad strain, you're not supposed to do nothing for 6 to 8 weeks. You're supposed to
Wow.
be laying down on the bed,
Wow.
resting in recovery. No surgery. It's just a rest and recovery kind of deal. So if
Wow.
he really has that, that could be
Mm.
hampering his game and his
No,
performance. Not to make, I'm
absolutely.
not making excuses. We're not, listen,
No, no,
he played
absolutely.
terribly, but at the same time,
No, no.
maybe he needs to shut it down, right? And
Yes,
honestly, y'all,
absolutely. Shut
I
it
can't let the
down.
cat out the bag, but I had a conversation, and,
No pun intended.
Mitch, I don't know about Mitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that.
uh,
So
uh,
Towns is trying to give it a go because we don't really have nobody else,
I respect it.
right?
Don't get me wrong. I respect it.
We
But
respect
like,
it, but at the same time, hey,
yeah, you got
you
to be
might have to shut
smart
it
too.
down, man.
Shut it down, man. Shut it down.
Shut it
What
down.
was the season about anyway? It's not about now. As mad as I
It's
am,
about
I know
later.
what it's about. It's about later.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows
That's a
that.
fact. That's a
Like,
fact.
listen,
Especially if
this
we talking
year,
about 48 weeks. 48 weeks, you
yeah,
could relax. The season ain't gonna be over.
yeah, nah. Listen, this season has always been and always will be about the playoffs. As frustrated as I
Facts.
am, it's not about now. Listen,
No.
I don't care how many games we win in the season. I don't care. Get in the playoffs, be healthy, and then we rock. That's
Right.
it. People worried about 60 games. Who gives? I don't give a f. They didn't care about. You know what I'm saying? It's always been about the playoffs for this roster. That's what it's always gonna come down to. Like, you know, we get the
Facts.
6th seed, 5th seed, whatever. I know there's some teams in the East that are red hot, you know, but like, whatever. If we're not a 1, 2, 3 seed, we can win on the road. I'm not gonna
Right.
sweat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Nah.
so
I get
you
it.
know.
I get you. And you know, it was rough to watch that third quarter.
Oh,
You know, it
oh
just
man.
everything fell apart. Giannis got cooking. I love OG Anunoby. He
You got
cannot
caught.
do
You got.
nothing with Giannis inside. When Giannis gets inside, forget about it. There's
And I
nothing he's
can't
gonna
get
be able
on
to
him
do.
for that. Nobody can. I can't get on OG for
None
that.
needs,
You can't.
you know, and
You know.
and and J Tap said this the other day that we need a two guard. I add we need a real power forward too. If Yabu can't be the guy, I know Yabu didn't play tonight. Maybe he could have helped a little on Giannis. I don't know, right? But at the same time, if he's not the guy, you need to get a starting caliber power forward, or at least get a starting caliber two guard. One of the two. One of the two you need right now because, like you said, no one can make plays besides Brunson on the floor. They were saying in the
Right.
Discord, dribble, dribble,
Right.
dribble. You know, dribble, dribble, dribble. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
he's
see
got
the
to
dribble, dribble, dribble.
dribble, because nobody else on the roster can dribble.
Bingo. Bingo. Give him a Neemhard. Give him one of those guys. It'll look different. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
by
they
the
need
way,
another ball
guys,
handler. Straight up.
this is the Knicks post-game call-up show. Keep the calls coming, 646-995-8389. Let us know your thoughts on the game. That's what we're talking about tonight. By the way,
Man.
salute to my man Crim's dad. He looked out for y'all tonight. The channel member with the highest gamification rating will get the journal. So channel members, get active. But as far as this game tonight, man, I just feel like you added Giannis to the fold. There was no way we was gonna win this game. Once he got rolling, You don't have no answer for him. I know Brunson was cooking. Brunson did everything in his power. Salute to JB. He tried hard, but once that Giannis train gets rolling, now here's the thing: you have to double Giannis, and now he's like a point forward now, and he's
they got
kicking
some
it
shooters. Green,
and
Trent.
They got shooters.
They got,
that 40% you talking about, they got that.
They do.
They got the 40%.
AJ Green, and not the Cincinnati Bengals great wide receiver, AJ Green. You remember AJ Green from the Bengals?
Yes.
He was the man back in the day.
He was the man.
He was the man.
And I'm not even a football guy like that, but I know AJ Green. So
yeah, he was, they got snipers though. Trent.
They got snipers.
Could shoot.
Yeah.
AJ Green, they got Rollins was hitting. They got
and their perimeter defense is way better than I thought it would be. Their perimeter defense is way better. The kid Rollins, that young boy, he could defend. He can score.
Tough. He's got a little dog.
By the way,
too.
This is not a one-game fluke. I saw the game against Cleveland, and I saw a little bit of the other game they played. Who they played? They played. I can't remember who that was. Either way, this kid Rollins has some game. So this ain't no one-night wonder, And in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, this kid, he might give us some fits. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the Brunson matchup, because Brunson, he's not the greatest on the ball defender.
Way with him a little bit.
A little bit,
with Brunson a little bit,
So I'm like, damn, and I'm telling you right now, the Sixers, the Bucks.
Oh boy, they're trouble. Yo, the Sixers are a problem. Straight up.
Top 6 in the East.
Straight up.
I think those teams. Only thing that could take those two teams out is injuries to like Giannis, of course, but Maxey or Edgecombe. If one of those two of those guys get hurt, it's over.
Backcourt, Maxey, Edgecombe.
With those two, forget Embiid. With them two.
My man Grimes is killing it, man, over there this year again. He hit a 3 late to tie it. That's what they're pouring out.
Oubre had a good game too.
God forbid they're healthy, man. They're good luck. Yeah. Good luck being that team. Yeah. Straight up.
The East is, I'm telling you, the East is not as bad as I said this on Big Dog Show. The East is not as bad as y'all think it is, bro.
Not at all.
There's no easy nights, especially for the Knicks, but there's no easy nights at all.
Not at all.
At all. Yeah.
Yeah. Philly, I'm telling you, man, Philly's, they're loaded, yo. Straight up.
Young talent, they running, gunning, and they playing defense. See, that's the thing. Like, when you play defense, like if Milwaukee plays defense, man, there's no reason why they can't go as far as they could in the playoffs. Because to me, that was the weakest link to me was the fact that they could not defend on the perimeter. If those guys are defending on the perimeter now and then scoring in transition, getting out there, running the way they were, I don't know how you stop
say, all right, maybe I'll stay. But he put on a good show.
And that's what I didn't want. That's what. See, I'm thinking about the real game. My game is Giannis. I need you to get to New York by any. But I'm telling you right now.
Nah, we don't want Giannis. We don't need him.
JJ, in the third quarter, you saw when he said, "This is my city."
This is my
city.
Did you see that? Yeah, this is my city. I see it.
My God. And then the subtle shot at the end of the game. I'm not sure if you watched it to the end of the game. I know a lot of y'all turned it off, but I unfortunately have to watch though. Okay, so look, they said at the end of the game he was talking, right? I thought he was throwing a real shot to the Knicks because he said good teams don't lose 2 games in a row.
Is that what he said?
So I'm like, that's what he said.
Oh, the post-game interview. Yeah, I turned it off. I didn't watch the post-game
interview. He said good teams, but then after that, he said the Knicks are a good team. So I was like, all right, it may not be a shot, but when he said it, I'm like, wait a minute, is this dude really coming for us like that? Like, we have no shot to get Giannis whatsoever.
I want to play with no kitty cat. I get over here. I want to play with Josh Hart. Y'all better trade them if you trade for me.
Crazy stuff.
Just a little show for all those fans. Everyone, and when I'm saying it was like 90%, it was like 90% that didn't want her. Just a little. That was a nice little show he gave you. One of those fans that think we're good because we're good over here with Josh Hart and OG. Shooting combined 8, combined 4 for 19, whatever they shot. That was fun, wasn't it?
I love Brunson, right? He's great. He might be a first-team All-NBA this year. He's not on the level of Giannis. We do not have that in New York.
And he wouldn't even be in the trade. We don't want to, like...
more than likely, he wouldn't be in the trade, yeah. No, more than likely, he wouldn't be in the trade. Because Giannis would be demanding. See, this is another thing people don't realize. It's not, you cannot just trade for a star. You can't call them up and say, hey, we want Giannis. No, it would be something is dysfunctional over there. Beef with the owner. Giannis wants out. When that presents itself, it's all about leverage. Milwaukee wouldn't have the leverage to be, oh, we're not going to take that package. No, because there's trouble here. He doesn't want to be here. So there's an initiative to get him going. Anytime you have that, that's what would make the team, that's what would make the trade a lot easier to facilitate.
Right. But yeah, listen, God forbid we traded a no-handle Josh Hart and a no-handle OG for Giannis. Oh, I would just never be a Knicks fan again, you know? I think that would be it for me. I think that would be it for me because we don't need him. He's a bum.
I love it.
Giannis is awful. We don't need someone like that.
JJ, here's what they're going to tell you. No, but we building something over here.
Oh, yeah, we building, all right. We building brick houses. That's what we're building. We're building brick houses. You see Josh Hart and OG?
Oh, my God.
Josh Hart and OG built a nice brick house tonight.
JJ, and I said this before, right? So the last time, we could have had Shaq in 96. Don Nelson pitched it. It was an idea. He knew someone in that organization, and they would probably be willing to do it because they had when they were going to lose Shaq, which they eventually did lose Shaq. So, but the front office told Ewing. So once Ewing found out, that's why Don Nelson got up out of there. He had a short stint. It was because you trying to trade me? Oh, no, he got to get the hell up out of here. But, and you know what they said? We want to build. Salute to great Ewing. I'm not trying to take a shot at Ewing. Salute to Ewing. I'm not trying to take a shot. But when you got the chance to get a phenom, like a Shaq, like a Giannis, you cannot play that game of we just going to build. We seen what that does. It gets us to the finals maybe, and that's it. If y'all cool with that, then be cool with that. But that's the logic. That's why we keep bringing up the Giannis trade. And we've been talking about it for a while now.
Like you said the previous show when I called, you said about Giannis and about this roster. Have we won a chip? Like you put it perfectly. Have we won a chip with this roster?
No.
So
haven't.
What's the attachment? We can't trade. God forbid we trade OG and Mitch and Hart or Cat for the best player in the league. That would be crazy. Who would do such a thing?
And if he's not the best, he's one of the best. Definitely top 3.
Yeah. I know those guys who nobody wants to trade look tonight. How'd they look? Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
then
man.
He's playing smarter basketball too. Like OG did a great job on him, I thought, like in the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
Then he said, okay, I got to get low. Instead of trying to create on the perimeter, shooting them little shots from outside, even though he did start making them towards the end. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna put these guys in the basket because they really can't stop me.
Nah.
Let me stop putting the handcuffs on myself. How are they gonna stop me if I decide to spin off of him? What is he really gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, it's just Giannis is playing smarter. He got the shooters around him. They're defending. The Milwaukee Bucks are a dangerous team as long as they stay healthy. And healthy means Giannis is there.
Like you said, the East, man. Like you said, the East is I'm telling you, it's not bad whatsoever at all, yo. Philly is low. They're trouble. Point blank, they're trouble. Detroit will give us trouble like they did last year. That game was seconds away from having a game 7, by the way. You know, that's I'm telling you, man. Ain't gonna be no cakewalk, yo. So
look, our next game is Chicago, right? They 3-0. They feeling themselves. Now we got our next game is gonna be shit. It don't get easier, folks. This is why I told y'all.
Let us shot under 500, yo.
JJ, you remember when we did this? I'm not sure if you caught the schedule show. We was talking about the schedule, and we was like, yeah, man, we might go 17-3. We might go 15-5 or something, right? Boy, I'm telling you right now, you already got 2 losses. So shoot, if you really thinking that you're going to get that, 17-3, you only got 1 loss in you. You're going to have to go on one hell of a run. By the way, the Chicago Bulls didn't beat, Washington and the Jazz. They beat the Pistons, they beat the Magic, and they beat the Hawks. Just to let y'all know what you're dealing with.
Damn.
I didn't even watch these games yet. I will. I'll probably watch all 3 of them. This is what you're getting ready to deal with.
Shit.
So, you know, Yeah, I could think the East is a cakewalk and we the best
No,
team, and
no,
that sounds
no.
hot. It sounds really good, but you got to play the games, right?
Listen,
You
man,
got
there's a lot of flaws to a team that's supposed to be going to the finals. There's
to
many multiple flaws right now, man. Like I'm not saying we're
100%.
not gonna get there, or you know what I'm saying, but like listen, there's concerns straight up.
Yeah, no,
You know what
there's
I'm
real
saying?
concerns. Real concerns.
There's health concerns. Shut
That's
it
a whole
down.
nother issue.
Cat,
That's
shut
enough.
it down, man. Hart, you
Cat
can't
shut it
shoot
down.
as is. Now you got a finger injury. You couldn't shoot with that before you had an injured finger. Now
Damn,
I don't, I mean, I don't know. You saw him trying to dribble out there tonight. Oh my
it
God.
looked bad, man.
Ooh,
The only thing I like from Hart though was he had the heart to take the shot. Cause
yeah,
that's what also kills me because he knows his hand is messed up. He don't want to shoot. So it's like now if I'm
yeah.
defending him, I'm just not going. I'm just going to leave him open. Simple.
Teams
I'm
is
a
leaving
double
him open
Brunson.
regardless. Teams is leaving him open before he had a hand injury. What you think they're gonna do now?
That's true.
What you think they're gonna do
That's
now?
true. That's true.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know,
rough,
man.
man. It's I
Yeah,
didn't see
yeah.
nothing on Brunson injury. So hope I'm taking that as a sign that
Yeah,
he may
I
be
mean he came
okay.
back, right? So I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be
Yeah,
like I'm just saying, like I think for a team where it's about the playoffs, like just sit Cat. I don't care if you gotta sit him for a month and a half. If Brunson's banged
facts.
up, you sit him a couple games. The end
Yeah,
goal is the playoffs. That's what the
facts.
season. I don't care if we win 45 games, 65 games. Nothing totally matters until the playoffs. Straight up.
100%.
Just sit these guys. Sit Cat. He needs to sit. Man got
He needs
locked
to
up by
sit. Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma. You need to sit, bro.
And then it was a block party. How many different guys blocked him?
Oh,
He was getting blocked by everybody.
for real.
I'm like, damn.
You
Everybody
made
get a
Kyle
turn,
Kuzma
huh?
look like Dennis Rodman defensively. I'm like, yo, what's going on
I
out
couldn't
here?
believe it. I got hyped when he came and I said, yeah, we might get some
Yeah,
buckets.
right. Not
Boy, was
tonight,
I
yo.
wrong. Boy, was I
For
wrong.
real. Damn, yo. Oof.
Couldn't believe it.
Damn. It's rough.
Then I did a poll, right, JJ? I don't know who voted on it, but I said, we got a lot of injuries in the front court right now. Pretty much everybody who's a front court player, besides the young guys, Ariel and Jemison, they all hurt. They all got injuries. So should we consider, making a move, maybe trading somebody, free up space and signing Precious? Because you ain't got no big guys.
I'm trading Josh Hart. Straight up. I'm done with
Damn,
Josh
you want
Hart.
to go? Damn, you're going for the gustos.
I can't stand Josh Hart. Straight up. Straight up.
Do you
Yo.
think Josh Hart should shut it down, get the surgery now, so he
Yeah,
can
he
come
needs to
back later
shut
in
it
the
down and
season?
go to another team, yo.
Oh,
Real.
damn.
Josh Hart, man. You can't
Yeah,
dribble,
he
you
said he
can't
got to shut it
shoot.
down, go to another team.
You
That's
don't you
wild.
don't defend. What do you give us, bro? Rebounds. That's cute. You know what I'm saying?
J
Come
Tap
on,
is happy to
man.
hear what you're saying. J
Josh
Tap is
Hart.
definitely
This
happy to
dude
hear.
making 20 million something and he can't shoot, he can't dribble. Get him out of here. Pack his bags, yo. Come on, man.
Damn, it's
Josh
like
Hart.
that. Damn.
Hell yeah. It's like that, man.
Damn, we go. So
Nah.
no more roommates podcast, man.
Man, F the roommates pod, yo. I don't give a
Wow.
damn about none of that, man. Josh Hart making 20 million. You can't even shoot and you can't dribble, bro. You saw him dribbling out there tonight. Look like a
It didn't look.
6-year-old
It did not
handles.
look good. I'm gonna keep it real. It did not
Oh
look
my
good.
God. The one play where he's dribbling it, he lost it twice, then he almost threw it out of bounds. Brunson had to
Yeah.
save it. Like, come on, man. What's going on out here, man? Like, what are we doing? These
Wild
guys,
stuff.
we can't trade nobody for Giannis, yo. God forbid, man. How did OG and Hart look tonight? Those are the guys you can't trade for an MVP. Mitchell Robinson, a guy who plays 12 and a half games a year. That's really good. That's really
Mm.
smart business.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they want
just
to run
keep
a
them
double
all.
big lineup. They want to run the double big
Oh
lineup,
yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
Mitchell Robinson, he's the best when he's out there. That's our best lineup. But
How'd
the
that look
problem is
versus
he's never out
Indiana?
there.
How'd that look versus Indiana double big? That looked great. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, run it
Yeah,
back.
that looked
But
yes.
the issue with Mitch is that he's not there. So we don't even know how great it could be
We don't
because he's
even know
not
what
going to
his
be
we
there.
don't even know if he's injured now. Like they're like being secret. Like is it you're load managing from the first game of the year? That's a little interesting.
I'm just waiting for the news on Mitch, man.
Because
Just
I ain't
waiting
never
for
heard
that
something.
news.
I ain't never heard something like that. Load management, and the season just started. It's a little odd, you know. But
I don't know.
yeah,
Didn't
man.
last season we thought Mitch was gonna come in, and then boom, what happened last year? You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I'm
y'all.
done with this and relying on Mitch, waiting for Mitch, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Ready for Mitch like Santa Claus to come get us?
Yeah,
Come man.
yeah. I'll leave out some cookies
Never
and
gonna
milk
happen.
when it gets here in 2
Yeah,
months.
it's
You
never
know what
gonna
I'm
happen.
saying? Come on, man.
But
These
but
people
JJ
don't want
man,
Giannis. I hope you guys watch that game for everyone that don't want him. Yeah,
facts, man.
we don't
But
need that.
JJ man, great call, man. Hopefully you got your
Appreciate you,
vent
man.
session off, man. You called up early. I said I got to get this
Yeah,
brother on the line.
yeah. I felt good. Felt good. You know, I had to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad
But
at you. That's what this show is for, man.
yeah,
I
appreciate
appreciate
that,
you,
man.
JJ.
Appreciate you taking the call, brother. Have a good one, man.
You too. Have a great night. All right. Yeah, I didn't mean to hang it up. Salute to you, JJ. My bad for hanging up prematurely. Definitely get the likes up, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And if you are a subscriber, consider joining the channel. Big time salute to Crim's Dad. So, by the way, y'all, we got a contest. So if you're a channel member and you're listening to this show, you need to get your gamification points up because I will be giving out the journal that Crim's Dad bought. Let me show you what he gave with Crim's Dad. He gifted the channel membership a journal. So I'm gonna show you exactly what he gifted if you don't know already. Right now, this is the wrong website. I'm at the hold on. I'm at the merch shop. So look, bam. So the 82 nights, a basketball fan's companion, season journal, stat tracker. Right, you got the bundle, man. My man Crim's Dad gifted this to you guys. So this is what you'll be able to get. I mean, it's a fully fledged stat tracker journal. You're going to be able to track up to 25 stats within the journal, but then an additional up to 50 stats with the extender. You get access to the 82 Nights Club, right? Which is the space on the website, a members only space where you can actually get access to the cheat code, which is pretty much me just filling out the journal for you. All the stats. Matter of fact, let me show you what I was doing. I'm still waiting for my mock-up to come. It should be here by tomorrow. But you're gonna get access to this. So this is like a snapshot of the game list and scores table. That will be in the journal. All right. So yeah, man. So channel members, get your comments up. By the way, also channel members, you get a discount too. Just by being a member as well. And that discount code is in the membership section. Just for the record. So, hey man, get your gamification on. By the way, keep the calls coming. 646-995-8389. All right. Voice your opinion. And I size 9, I see you in the building. It's early. Listen, I do have to be the voice of reason. I know it looks bad right now, but there are some things that, hold on. I gotta stop the show. We got a special. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hey. This is
How's
Yuri
it going?
speaking.
Hey, Yuri. I thought you had the early night. I didn't know if you was gonna call up, man. I thought you had an early night. You had to,
I'm gonna make time for it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Just let us know how you feel, brother.
There's serious flaws with this team. And I'm worried about the 3-point shot. I'm worried about not the defense, because the defense looked okay to me tonight.
Yeah.
And it's just we go from Mike Brown's system to playing in Tibbs' system in the second half. That's what's worrying me. So listen, I'm not gonna panic, game 4, game 82. You know what I mean?
And that's what I was gonna say before you called in. I was gonna say, y'all gotta relax. It's game 4. Do you guys even know how y'all started last season?
We started off bad last season.
Do you want me to remind you? Because by the way, this is why I do the journal, right? Because I got all these notes all over the place. So I wanted to put it in one spot. But I'm gonna tell you right here, because I got it right here. How you started last year, you were 2-2.
Same way.
And then the same way, and then you went 4-5.
Same way.
You know, and then you went 5-6, right? And then eventually you started to win and you started to get your weight up. But it was a rough start last year. And, you know, to all my builders out there, you know, we got to build, continue building. Leon Rose never builds anything. He changes it every year. Every year it's a new team, it's a new coach, it's new players every single year. So it's going to be growing pains. And I told y'all this. I said, when we was talking about, remember Yuri? We're going to be 17-3, 15-5. I'm like, hey, man, you're going to have to adjust and adapt.
I did say we were going to have a slow start. I did say, I remember saying we were going to be 5-5, worst comes to worst.
Right.
Or 3-5, around that.
Yeah.
I had objective realistic for this team. But
Right.
And it was going to be ugly because they are trying to learn a new system. Them going from Mike Brown's system in the first 2 quarters to going to Tibbs' system in the third and fourth quarter, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Big problem. And you know, Jerry, I had to take the Bodega Cat shirt off the wall tonight, you know, because
Can we please not?
He wasn't doing much, so I had to go with Captain. But I do think that he showed us a lot of the blame too, because he's our second best player and he didn't bring it tonight. How are you going to beat Giannis and a formidable Buck squad when your second option is looking like Mitchell Robinson on offense? All puns intended.
Oh yeah, exactly. All puns intended. And listen, Cat just had a bad game tonight. Cat just had his worst game as a Knicks career. You know, I get it. He wants to compete. You know what I mean? He wants to compete. He wants to play through injuries. I respect it. You know, from a competitive standpoint, as a rival standpoint, you got to sit Cat down if he's going to play like this, man. You got to.
It's a fact. It's a fact. And that's why, Yuri, you're 100% right, Yuri. And that's why I don't give excuses, because if you're going to suit it up, that means you're leaving the injury excuse alone. We know it's there, right? We know he's playing hurt, but
I respect him for playing through it. I respect him.
We respect it, but this ain't the playoffs, Yuri. This is game 4. Save that might for the postseason. We don't need that might right now.
If you got a quad hamstring, you're playing through it in the playoffs.
Right. Playoffs, yeah, that's fine. But regular season, man, it's only game 4. You know, we'll see you game 20. We don't need it's going to be a struggle, but I'd rather get a healthy Cat that can run, jump, and be himself, and versus a Cat less like we seen tonight where he's hobbled. Because look, it only gets worse. Look, we got Chicago, Yuri, coming up next, and they got a guy named Nikola Vujacic who's been killing it. He's been killing it.
I told you, I kept an eye on those teams, bro. I was keeping an eye on them.
Bro, you know, the Bulls, they beat some good teams, man. We just went over it.
They beat that we quote unquote couldn't beat.
I'm just saying, they beat they for real, man. They beat the Hawks, the Magics.
I'm not panicking, not one bit.
Right.
You know, we started 2-2. We started 5-5. How we even started 3-4 at some points. You know what I mean? This process is going to look ugly, folks. I said it on a call-up show a few weeks back. This is going to be ugly, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be an ugly process. And it's going to only get uglier as the games goes on until it looks beautiful.
Until it looks beautiful. I agree with that, Yuri. That's why, you know what made me change my stance? I was never on the 17-3 wave. I was more like 15-5 because of the home games.
Right.
But what made me change my stance was preseason. I said, yeah, it's going to take time. 100%.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, it's not even the record or the result. It's just the way they were playing. Is the fact that he only played the start. Say what you want about Coach Tibbs, and I'm not saying we want him backsides now. Don't get excited. But the one thing I give Coach Tibbs credit for is that he let his guys play in the preseason so they could become acclimated. Mike Brown didn't play the guys enough. Now, granted, part of it was injuries, right? Mitchell Robinson got hurt. Or we don't know if he got hurt, but
Mike Brown defended Cat in the postgame. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to call out Cat? You know what I mean? After that bad game, I'm pretty sure Cat got scolded today.
Right.
behind the locker rooms. I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Right. And then Josh Hart misses the rest of the preseason. He can't go. Right. So there was no way to play the starters. But then even the starters who did play, they only played the first half. So it's like there's no opportunity to get the rhythm going. So I knew the first like 4 or 5 games was going to be rough.
I like the experimentation from Mike Brown. Putting Shaman in the starting lineup, finding out what lineups you want to use. You know what I mean? I respect that. That's what you use the regular season for.
That's true. That's true.
I just don't want too much experimentation going on.
Yeah. And Ariel, salute to Ariel. He's not ready for the big stage. He's good when we go up against Utah or a team that's not. But when we going up against Giannis and Turner and them boys,
we need.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, you're gonna need the dogs. You're gonna need Mitch there, Yabu. You're gonna need those guys because our young guys are talented. They're just not ready.
Right.
Now, Kolik was all right though. Kolik had some moments, but
listen, the point is that there is a problem with the New York Knicks right now, and it's the second half. If you can't, I'm fine with you not having a good third quarter. It happens, but you have to weather that storm as best as you possibly can.
Yeah,
you gotta weather the storm. If you're gonna be a fourth quarter team, you gotta weather the third quarter.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and I'm gonna say one other thing. Hey, whoever said trade Deuce, I don't want to hear it after tonight. Salute to Deuce. I hope
whatever Deuce
problem he's going through right now, I hope he gets it cleared up. I hope he has a clear head and comes back to play the ball. Brother, if you hear this, when you watch these YouTube channels, we're here for you, brother. If you got any personal problems, we're here for you. Get it cleared up and come back 100%. To ball because you earned your contract after tonight, brother. That's all I'm saying about that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I respect to Shamit, who had a decent game tonight. I think Deuce should start. I think Deuce should. I think Deuce. Yeah, I think Deuce should start. Respect to Shamit though. He held it down, but see the difference with Deuce is
a more consistent 3-point shot.
Not just that, but like Deuce also gonna dribble. He's also gonna make plays. Shamit doesn't do that, right? Shamit is catch and shoot. Deuce can actually really take the ball out of Brunson's hand. I remember one time. Yeah, exactly. I remember one time they were blitzing Deuce, right? You know what he did? Ran right through it. You can't blitz me. I'm out of here. And you need that speed on the floor as well.
And I respect Mike Brown for even experimenting. Not many coaches do that nowadays. They don't. But Mike Brown, he'll experiment. That's the one thing I'll give Mike Brown for. And I'll tell you something. The adjustments by Mike Brown were not bad at all. They weren't bad. He staggered Cat well. He staggered JB well. And Mike Brown's going to have to learn to stagger the both of them. You're going to have to learn if you're going to you can't have Cat and JB on the floor defensively, and he knows that. But with Cat's injury really bugging him, you really might have to shut Cat down.
Hey, it's no coincidence why I dropped that short today talking about Cat and the grade 2 strength, because I'm like, yo, bro, it's not looking good, bro. You're not looking like your normal self. And tonight I knew it was going to be right. And I even said this too. I'm not sure if it was the call-up show or the Discord, but I said that Mitch not playing tonight, it's going to be tough.
I disagree. I think we do have the athleticism for Mike Brown's offense. I do. I really do believe it. I do believe it. I do believe we have the athleticism.
I mean, when we see, here's the thing with athleticism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's somebody. Yeah, and people think about dunking, like dunking, and we don't got too many lob threats outside of Mitch. So they equate that with athleticism. The thing with Mike Brown's system is you never seen the Kings run pick and roll lobs like that. They wasn't running that. What Mike Brown wants to do is get the shooters in the corners fast. So when he's talking about playing fast, that's what he's talking about. And then hitting that paint, kick out. Because once you touch the paint, suck in that defense, splash for the 3. That's what Mike Brown wants. So all that not as athletic. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't agree with that. I don't agree.
And it works. I just don't like the. Well, I think we're becoming a Boston Celtics 2.0. I don't mind the jacking up the threes. I don't mind jacking up the threes, as long as you're not plus 55 or whatever. And
as long as it's going inside out too. Add that to it. Inside out, touch the paint out, versus just coming up jacking them. That's what Boston does. They'll come up, let it fly, forget the paint. So
at least we go towards the paint.
You got to touch that paint. Got to touch the paint. But then listen, take the three.
The way I view it is this: it's Game 4, Game 82. It's like tonight and like yesterday and like the other last game, we are going to struggle, and it's only going to get uglier. It's only going to get uglier. And let's not remember, we had a slow start before.
Last year, every year we had a slow start, to be honest. With Tibbs, every year was a slow start.
And this is no different with Mike Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like Philly's got that, It looks like Philly's got that magic today. It looks like Chicago's got the magic so far. Cleveland's struggling.
Miami, don't forget Miami. Please don't forget Miami. I'm telling y'all, we hate them, but I'm telling you right now, the Miami Heat are dangerous. Trust me when I tell you. They're dangerous, bro. They have no weak links on defense. They defend at a high level. They got Norm Powell. They got Bam Adebayo at the power forward spot, which is scary to me because I always said, I don't know why they play him at the 5. He's a way better power forward.
I got a funny feeling this regular season is going to be hella different than a lot of people think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a progress. It's a work in progress. It's just that everybody's thinking, yeah, we got the best team. Yeah, we're going to kill from the beginning. Not necessarily.
Yo, you might trigger size 9 in your chat, huh? But listen, I do believe we have a good team. I just don't think we have a great team. And let me tell you something. Wouldn't be surprised if Leon Rose makes a trade. Would not be surprised.
Oh, it's coming. The trade is coming. You think we're going to go into a season and Leon Rose is not going to make a trade? Can you tell me a season where Leon Rose did not make a trade? And don't say last season because the trades came right before the season started. Those were the trades. Every year, Leon Rose makes a trade. That's just the facts.
I think it's going to come in December.
Oh, yeah. Or right before the deadline. One of the two. Right before the deadline, So
Leon's known for
that. We'll
see. He's known.
Leon has no hesitation in pulling the trigger. If there's one thing we know,
especially if we're off to a bad start right now, trust me, he's making a trade.
The question is, will it be Mitchell Robinson? That's the question.
I don't think so.
Because the contract. Only because of the contract. That's the question, though. Will it be him? Well, remember, Yuri, no one survives. So no one made it into the season without a contract and survived.
And I got a funny feeling that's why Mitch is shitting. Got a funny feeling.
We'll see, Yuri. We'll see. Damn, somebody said poverty Knicks have returned.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. The way I view it is this, right? Leon Rose is making a trade. I just don't know what's it going to be for. You need a real two guard. You need a real two guard.
I would love to get a Nembhard. That's not going to happen, but I would love to get doing the fantasy, y'all, really got me paying attention to players like I never did before. Like, there's a lot of good talent out there that I would have never even considered. But there's plenty of options. Definitely plenty of options, man. That we can consider trading. Is just about who you're gonna give up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this guy Dusty's a thorn in my side, man. I just happened to look at the fantasy matchup. Guy Dusty killing me right now. Man, Dusty killing me right now. Man. I mean, I'm up. I'm up. I just that I wanted to kill him more. You know, more than that. Miller Mike said next year I got to join the fantasy league. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, y'all. To everybody who didn't get a chance to be a part of the fantasy league, I think we're definitely gonna make this an annual thing. But also, channel members, that's not gonna be the only thing we do. There's gonna be plenty of things y'all could get involved in. So, if you are listening, we will be raffling a journal tonight. You know, to the channel member that has the highest gamification rating. So get your gamification on, y'all. I guess you get Yuri. How do you raise your gamification? By chatting?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, right? So chat away.
Listen, the way I view it is this, right? Trade's coming. I don't think it's going to be for Mitch.
So who you giving? So which one of your core 5 you giving up? Because you got to give something to get something.
As much as I love him, I'm giving up Cat.
Wow. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's a seismic trade. Now you're talking about that's a big trade. It ain't gonna be Giannis because I think Milwaukee a top 6 team. So I don't see Giannis going nowhere. Sorry, it's not happening.
Me neither.
Yeah, they definitely a top 6 team, 100%, 100% top 6 team. Yep, and Miami. I think Miami is a top 6 team, 100%. Good luck. Who is that talking about bums? Big Tone, Open Sports. So who's bums? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I want to know too. Anyway, listen, that's what I wanted to say on a call-up show today. The way I view
All
it.
right, Yuri. Take care. Have a good one, man.
My final point is this. The way I view it is this, right? You're 2-2. You had a slow start. It's going to be a marathon, boy. It's going to be a marathon. It's going to be a marathon.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's going to be a marathon. This ain't going to be pretty. Jalen Brunson looks like he's in playoff form ready.
And Jalen Brunson, all NBA first team, yo. I don't care what none of y'all say. He first team right now. Yo, he's the only one. He got the Kobe mentality. Like, you could tell he takes it seriously. That Big Tone Talks dude, though, I see somebody might have timed him out.
Yeah, next
and call up.
26 then.
Yeah, call up, man. All right, listen, I ain't ducking no smoke. I'm curious to see what his team is. Who his team is. Talking about we suck.
Probably about the Bucks.
You think it's the Bucks? Okay.
5 games in, the marathon's on. Exactly. It's only going to get rougher from here.
Yeah, I mean, take it one game at a time.
Right. But, man, Cat being injured, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah, because everybody else is hurt. Like, if Cat was the only one, we'd be all right. But when you got Mitch is down, now Yabu got issues. Who you going to, Ariel and Jemison?
I think it's because of the winter seasons, changing the seasons. Your body acts funny, you know what I mean? Changing of the season.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And it's the league, too. League-wide, there's been a lot going on.
Anthony Edwards, hamstring. He's out for 2 weeks.
Yep. Yep,
100%. He's got to try quadriceps. That's a great, too. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yo, Knicks 25 says people glazing the Bucks after 5 games, but every season they get sent home in 5 games.
Right.
Yo, you didn't hold back.
But Yuri, I do got a next caller, man. I'm gonna see who this is. I wonder if this is this guy. Salute to my man Yuri. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from? Turn on your background.
Yeah. Big Tone Open Sports Talk. The one that y'all blocked, bro.
Oh, what's up, man? If they block you, that means you out of pocket. But what's up? You on the line now? Talk to me. What's going on? First off, what's your team?
Oh, you see my team in the avatar. We just whipped y'all. You just whipped the brakes off y'all, bro.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. You know, this is a family show,
Hold
no
on.
swearing. I
Not
appreciate that.
Milwaukee.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, so who's your team? Your team is
Miami Heat.
Oh, okay, all right. I like that. Yeah. I don't expect nothing less from you guys. I did give y'all props. I do think y'all top 16.
Yeah.
But y'all not better than us though.
Way better.
You
We're
want to have
more
that?
superior. We're more superior than y'all. We always been more
So
superior
let's break it
than
down.
y'all, bro.
So let's break it down.
Yeah, break it down.
So
Go ahead.
between our two teams, who's the best player on the floor? Between our two teams.
See, here's the thing. You only got a player. We got players.
Okay.
We got an
cool.
organization. See, that's the difference. Let me break it down to you, young nephew. Let me break it down to you.
I ain't your nephew, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, if you find offense to that, because I call everybody nephew. You probably same age as my son, so that's cool. That's cool.
All right.
The Miami Heat superior organization and y'all bottom feeders, New York Knicks, y'all worry about players. Don't develop nothing. If they don't already have the skills for your team, you can't do nothing with them. Why? Because you don't have the organization. You don't have the outfit to develop players. So this is why y'all around here bagging for Giannis. You bagging for KD. You bagging for this. You bagging for that because you want players who's already developed. As they say, superstars.
So y'all did it out the mud, right? Y'all developed y'all talent, right? That's how y'all was able to win, right?
5 years, yeah.
No, you didn't develop nothing. Your first championship that you won, you went and got Shaq. You went and got Gary Payton. You went and got a whole bunch of dudes. Hold on. Let me get it. I'll let you talk.
We didn't go
Relax.
get them.
No, you did go get them. Yes, you did. You went and did the trade for Shaq. You went and did the trade for Shaq, right? Okay. Then you got Gary Payton and all those other old guys you got to win your first championship. And then you just so happen to have D-Wade, right? Okay, cool. What happened in your second and third championship? I wait. You developed that team?
LeBron needed help. So he wanted to come to a team with his boys.
So the Miami Heat, hold on, I'm not done. I'm gonna let you talk. So the Miami Heat, you are allowed to go get LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Payton, Chris Bosh, right? But we can't get one guy. We can't get one. You know, we hadn't had an All-NBA first team on our team since Patrick Ewing, right? Okay. You do realize that, right? So that's why today we're trying to do something different. So if the brother Giannis is available, we're going to do what you guys did, and we're going to go get that All-NBA first team MVP who dropped 250 balls in the finals. Now, go ahead. You can respond.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, you ain't getting them. Giannis ain't coming to that city. That's number one. Number two, now, I wasn't going back that far, but since you went back that far, that's cool. That's what happened. They were free agents, and that's what happened. But I'm talking about in the last 5 years. See, I wasn't going back that far. And really, to be safe, you shouldn't even go back that far. Because the last time y'all really was relevant and won something, it was bell bottoms, platform shoes, and afros. So I wouldn't even go back. Let's talk to you about the last 5 years when Miami Heat literally outside of Jimmy Butler, who was available and came, and y'all nobody damn sure never called him no superstar or nothing. So he wasn't no superstar. He came to us, and Bam and Jimmy, even injured, took 7-11 players and G League players to 3 Eastern Conference Finals and 2 finals in 4 years. Y'all seeking all these stars. You had stars, and you can't do nothing. Why? Because you don't have the development squad. It's simple as that. You sure don't have the coach, and I ain't even gonna just put the coach in there. So you sure don't have the coach.
But I'm trying to understand. Besides Bam Adebayo and maybe Hero, who did you develop to win anything? You didn't win anything. You went to the finals. Let's not. Hold on. You went to the finals. Yes. Because Giannis was hurt, right? You went to the finals for a banged up. Everybody was hurt.
So Tyler Hero wasn't hurt. Victor Oladipo wasn't hurt. Kyle Lowry
Victor Oladipo don't count.
He was on on our
Billy D3,
team.
he don't count.
First of all, bro, he helped us get to when he was on our team. He helped. Look, I know you, nephew. I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear this. The bottom
I'm
line
listening.
is, bro. The bottom line is, y'all garbage, bro. Y'all overrated.
Nah. Now you OD.
The NBA always
now you
hype
OD.
y'all up. Hold on, nephew. The NBA always hype
We
y'all
not garbage, though.
up.
I can't let you. This is a Knicks show. There's no way I could allow that.
What's y'all record right now?
We 2-2. You do realize there's 78 more games, right?
Well, we can only take now hold on now if you're a prophet, let me know the lottery number, because we can only take it one game at a time.
That's
now,
a fact.
if you're a prophet, you understand what I'm saying? I can only talk about what's happening now.
Okay.
I can only talk about what's happening now, and what's happening now is just what we know gonna happen. Every year, y'all do the same thing, bro. You finally now this is how bad y'all are. Let me tell you how bad y'all are. And battlefield y'all. It took you 25 years to get out the second round to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. 25 years. Just to lose.
So do you think that if we had Shaq and LeBron James, you don't think we would have went to the finals in the championship? You really think that it's about you think that the reason why you guys were good is because y'all great at developing talent? Because last time I checked, y'all didn't go nowhere with anybody that was homegrown. Y'all had to go get Shaq. You had to go get LeBron. And that's the only reason why you win. If you don't get a guy like that, y'all will never get back.
What is homegrown? What is homegrown?
Well, you said that we don't develop talent. That's what you said, right?
Everybody, hold on. Let me ask you something. Real quick.
Okay.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 7-11 players, literally 7-11 players. And when I say 7-11 players, I mean during that 22 and 23 season, when all the injuries basically throughout the NBA was taking place,
right.
We literally had to go and get players that was literally working. Not in the NBA. They was working because there was 4 of them who never made it, and they was working. 3 of them. We got 3 of them. Then we already had on the squad 6 key leaders that we brought up.
Okay.
With Paul, Bam, and Jimmy. And we took them. 3 Eastern Conference, no, 2. Because 2020, we had all pretty much draft. So there wasn't no 7-11 players in 2020 when we went to the finals. So I ain't gonna say 2020.
Exactly.
So
and it was a bubble too, but if you want to count the bubble, but go ahead.
Hold on now. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even count that. I don't.
Okay. That's fair.
I don't even count that. It is what
that's
it
fair.
is. So we're gonna stick to 22 and 22. I mean 22 and 23. That's when we had the disaster of the injury prone.
Right.
That's what we had. And we still in the so-called weak East, Eastern Conference Finals and the finals. We got to the Eastern Conference Finals twice, 1-1 from 22 and 23, and went to the finals. Why y'all couldn't do that if y'all had all these, your team is so better than us? Why your coaches and your staff couldn't get y'all out of the weak East with stars that you had?
Okay.
Because
can I answer that?
Real quick. According to y'all in the mainstream media, y'all always was better than us on paper. So why y'all couldn't get out of the second round?
So I could elaborate on that if you want. First off, that year when y'all beat us, let's not act like Julius Randle didn't go get ankle surgery right after that. Let's act like.
Right.
Well,
right.
I mean,
Jimmy,
what was what was your excuse last year when y'all got cooked in the first round? No, what was your excuse last year when you got cooked in the first round? You got barbecue chicken in the first round. What happened?
But hold on. We don't have no stars. That's fair. Barbecue, whatever. We don't have no stars.
Okay, remember, you don't have to answer the question.
Hold on, bro. I am answering because we came from the 10th seed. Remember, the mainstream media and all of y'all, everybody said we wasn't even gonna make it to the playoffs, not alone, play in. We weren't even
Right.
gonna make it to the play and not along the playoff because Jimmy gone. Jimmy gone.
Exactly. So
that's
it.
But we
So that's the
still,
point.
hold on.
So
Still,
injuries
after
do
all
play a
now,
role. It do play a role. But go ahead.
I don't. Now, let me be real with you, nephew. I am one literally from the old school. I don't play that injury card stuff, even on my team. And that's what you guys do, which I see that they're doing, because you ain't the only one I talk to who cry about injuries. So if that's what you guys do, man, that's what y'all do. I don't do injuries, even on my team. Miami is called a culture next man up. All that injury stuff, bro, then y'all gonna have excuses forever.
But by the way, make some adjustments to your phone because it keeps going, like the volume keeps going in and out. I want to hear you, talk the nonsense. So make some adjustments with your phone because it keeps going in and out.
Okay, let me put my other earpiece in. Is that a little better?
Okay, go ahead, talk.
Is that a little better?
It's still a little underwater. It's still like if you could take the earpiece off and just talk it to the phone, that'd probably be best.
Yeah, let me put you on speaker.
Yeah, okay. That might be better. If not, just hold it to your face.
There you go. Now, how's that?
That's a little better.
There you go. Now, as I was saying, if y'all keep crying about injuries, then every year that's all y'all gonna do. You gonna play injuries. And you talking about Randall going? Remember your dirty ass player Josh Hart purposely injured Jimmy's ankle. We ain't even gonna get to that. And we still beat you.
But you're we're not doing that because your dirty player, Jaime Jaquez Jr., injured and dislocated.
He didn't kick Jimmy's ankle. So Jimmy didn't. Jimmy didn't.
But Jaime Jaquez threw Julius Randle out the air.
Man,
he threw him out the air and dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah. Okay. We can go back and forth with that. In other words, we still beat you. Both of us were injured. Tyler was out. Tyler was out. Victor was out. Jimmy got injured because of a heart. So, and we still whipped you because we own you guys. I keep telling you, man, we own you guys, period. Now, before you...
Does that make you feel better?
I want you to explain to me.
Does that make you feel better?
Oh, yes, sir. Always when it comes to Knicks. D.
So what happened when y'all went up against the Denver Nuggets since y'all so great?
That don't make no difference. That's in the West.
Oh, that's in the West.
Where was y'all? Hold on. Where was y'all then when we was going up against Denver? Now, you said... I mean,
Julius Randle got hurt because Julius Randle was cooking y'all. Y'all had no answers for Randle. He was cooking y'all.
Every time we beat
100%.
y'all, every time we own you, somebody is hurt. But you never answer this question. Explain to me.
No, every time you beat us, you have LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and D. Wade. That's just what it was.
Okay, that's what it was. So, okay.
So now when we want to go get our LeBron and Giannis, you, the Heat fan, going to call in and say, we always want stars. We don't get the stars you get. We don't get the stars you get.
But here's the thing.
We can't compete with you in stars.
That's a fact. Here's the difference. We never went begging for stars.
What are you talking about, dog?
They always want to come to Pat Riley. I know you don't believe that. But that's
so
fair.
Why are you getting mad at us? Because now New York is the hot spot, and now they want to come to New York. So why are you getting upset?
No,
that's a little bit of hypocrite.
York, don't nobody want
okay, all right. You believe that?
Yeah, I know
you believe that.
Because Giannis even shut that down. Hold on. Doc Rivers, and Giannis even shut that down. So here's the thing, because you never answered. How did it take y'all 25 years to get out of the second round? And then you got out the second round after 25 years just to get your ass whipped by the same team who beat you 25 years ago.
No, I wouldn't say like I said, watch the swearing. I wouldn't say we got fair. I wouldn't say we got killed by that team because we went to 6 games, right?
I didn't say you get killed. I didn't say you get killed. I said beat you. I said beat. I don't care if they beat you by 1 point.
We lost. They're the same team.
If it was
I got you. We lost
by a half a point. It's a win.
Right. No, look, Indiana was a good team. As much as I hate Indiana, they were a good team. They took the defending champions to 7 games. So we didn't lose to a bunch of slouches. We lost to the team.
Y'all supposed to be so good. Y'all was better than them. And according to your fans, y'all going to destroy them and all that. So why didn't you get it done?
Well, I mean, the reason why we didn't get it done is the same reason y'all didn't get it done. You didn't have LeBron James. You didn't have D-Wade. You didn't have Chris Bosh. No, but to answer your question, no, I'm answering your question because we're not as fortunate as Miami to get Shaq, to get D-Wade.
Oh, yeah,
so now we have an opportunity. That's why you won. Because guess what?
Anthony. You didn't have
Carmelo Anthony was not a first team. Carmelo Anthony's not an MVP, nor is he a first team.
So that's your excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. I'm telling you the truth.
Are they Hall of Famers?
Don't matter. They're not first teamers, nor are they MVPs.
Now it don't matter.
They're not first teamers, nor are they MVPs. That's what you get in Miami.
Yeah,
that's what you get in Miami.
Bro. It's the excuse game. But
it's not an excuse game. I'm answering the question. I'm saying that if I had the ability to get Shaq and LeBron James, I guarantee we're winning at least 2 championships. 100%.
But you did have the ability. Hold on.
No, we did not have the ability. We did not have the ability. No, we didn't. We did not have the ability.
Because LeBron didn't want, first of all, LeBron or Shaq didn't want to come to New York. So let's stop playing that game. Let's stop playing. Because Shaq
no, that's not technically true because
his career.
That's not technically true because in 96, no, but in 96, we actually could have got Ewing. No, I'm just saying we could have got him in 96. It's just that, they didn't want to deal with it. Their loyalty to Ewing. That's a whole nother story. But the point that I'm saying is that the only reason why you win championships is because you get stars. That's the only reason why we're talking about Giannis.
First of all, Houston in 94 didn't have no stars. Houston didn't have no stars in 94.
Okay, I don't want to end the call, but if you're talking about Hakeem as relax. If you're gonna say Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon is not a star, I'm gonna hang up the phone on you. What are you talking about? He was the first pick over Jordan. All right. You go back further than me, right? Clearly, you sound like you're older than me. You go back further than me. Right. In 1984, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon was drafted first before the great bald-headed guy out of Chicago. I don't say his name on the show because I don't like Chicago. But the bottom line is he was drafted before that man. Why? Because he's a star. He was a star in the 80s.
He was a star in 94. See, I'm playing.
What are you talking about? He was not a star in 94.
He was not a star in 94, bro. Check the record. See, I'm playing y'all game. See, here's the thing with you youngins. And yes, me.
By the time we get to 94, he's already a first teamer.
I think I'm old. I'm a year older than them. So, see, here's the game y'all playing.
Okay.
Y'all play when it benefits me, then it works.
No, it works. Period. It's the fact of the matter is Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon.
Star in 94. He wasn't a
yes,
star
he was.
Okay, bro.
Yes, he was.
But
he wasn't over the hill.
Y'all had all the stars on your team. So you telling me
I'm gonna tell you, I could tell you when Olajuwon
wasn't a star? You telling me Patrick Ewing wasn't a star?
No, he was a star, and that's why we went to that's why we did go to the finals. But the team that
why you didn't win?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because Hakeem the Dream, to me, is a better player than Patrick Ewing. He's better than Ewing. I'm sorry. I hate to admit it. It's a fact.
One man.
And two.
What about the other 4?
And two.
What about
there's
the
a guy.
Other 4?
There's a guy in Chicago.
One player. You're talking
there's a
about one
guy
player on each team.
Okay.
What about the other 4?
Okay. There's a guy in Chicago that has 6 championships.
No,
right?
No. You jumping, nephew.
I'm not jumping. You asking me why we didn't win. I'm telling you why.
We talking about Patrick Ewing, and Olajuwon. We're not talking about Jordan. We're not even going there. We talking about
Patrick Ewing and Olajuwon.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. We ain't talking about
and I'm telling you why. To me personally, if I had to pick one over the other, I'm going Olajuwon.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real.
You want the real? You mean over Patrick?
Oh yeah. 100%.
I mean, that's fair.
100%.
That ain't no wrong decision.
We lost head to head. We went to Game 7. It was just what it was. But I want to know what Miami is going to do without those guys because you don't have a prayer of even getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well, first of all, at least hold on for a minute. You keep telling us what we don't have a prayer of. And first of all, at least Miami gave themselves a chance 3 out of 4 years.
I know.
With 7-11 players. So don't tell me what Miami gonna do.
I'm not going to say 7-11 players. I'm not going to say 7-11 players.
Last time y'all got to the show was Patrick Ewing in 94, and the last time you won the show, it was bell bottom.
No. Well, let me correct you. The last time we went was 99. It's okay. That's the same year when we. That's the same year we was the first 8 seed to beat Miami. I know you don't want to remember that. I know you don't want to remember that. Yeah, that's great.
Shot,
I know.
Yes, in the East Coast, But then you never beat us again. Then you never beat us again. And then we came back just recently, 2 years ago, and whipped y'all backside. Yeah, I know you don't remember that either.
Listen.
So
I'm gonna let you
in this generation.
I'm gonna let you get your final. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I do that,
okay.
On November the 14th, that's a Friday.
Yeah.
We play y'all again. I need you to call back that night.
Man, most definitely.
So make sure, lock that in your calendar. That's a Friday. I need you to call back that night.
Trust me, I already got y'all marked down, homie. Believe me.
Cool.
I already got y'all, but now
we're gonna end it there.
Marked down to come over here, but
look. We're gonna end it there. I appreciate the call, my brother.
All right, Big Tone Open Sports Talk, baby.
All right, and we're gonna talk again. All right,
my man. I appreciate you, nephew.
I see you. All right,
don't take offense to it, bro.
No. This is we talking sports. It's all good.
No.
I'm gonna lock your number in too.
Me calling you nephew. That's just what I.
No. It's all good. It's all good. Now we good.
Okay.
All right, man. I look forward to your call.
Okay, bet.
All right. Salute, man. That was honestly, y'all, I like when the opposing team calls in. And that's something that I want to do more on Friday. I want to get every time, so this is what I want to do on Fridays. I want to get the opposing team every Friday to call up. So if we playing against OKC, I want an OKC dude to call up. I like that. I'm glad he showed up, man. Salute to him, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of balls to call up, but you see how I was getting them. See, one thing about me, I am a Knicks fan. Yes, I am. But I'm an NBA fan. So that's why I can go back to 99. I can go back to 2000 with LeBron and them. How you going to get on us for wanting Giannis when he went and got LeBron, Bosh, and he started the big three? They started the big three. All that big three stuff started with them. And he going to get upset. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. No, but November 14th, this is how we got to play it, y'all. This is how J-Tat said, I don't give a crap about Miami. Oh, I do get another caller. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Hello?
You on the line?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, this is Silk Sutton from Brooklyn. How you doing?
Oh, Silk Sutton. I remember your call. I just ain't got your number locked down. How's it going, my brother?
It's okay. See, this is why I can't stand Miami. Because I guarantee you, if we would have won that game, he would have been ghost. He wouldn't have called
Of course. You know that.
Whispers. So now he's talking smack. Because they beat us with half our team not playing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. It's cool, though, because I want to incorporate that more. That's what I want for the Friday show. I want these guys. I want to get all these guys. OKC, everybody we going up against, I like that energy. But you see, I know basketball. So they could come try to talk that crap. And I knew I was going to catch him in something. I just felt it. When he tries, why y'all want Giannis? Y'all always trying to get the stars. But his team is the one that actually get the stars.
I know who they develop.
That's what you see how I broke it? Like, dude, you talking about, we developing. I said, okay, so let's go back to 2006 when y'all had when y'all won the championship and you had D-Wade. Yeah, you did draft D-Wade, but hold on. Last time I checked, you had Shaq, you had Gary Payton, Antoine Wall. Damn, y'all had a squad over there.
And check this out. Most recently, they try to develop so much. They try to get Dame with Butler. That's right. Development.
Thank you. And then getting Butler. Okay, he said Butler's not a superstar. He's damn close. He's damn close. I mean, he impacts the game. Okay, he's not a superstar, but he's the reason why you went to the finals. I mean, let's keep it all the way 100,000. It wasn't Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. No, it was Jimmy Butler. But yeah, I mean, this is what we got to deal with, man. You know, we the number one most hated out here. You know how that go.
It's funny though. They talk about us being delusional. Sometimes I think Miami Heat fans be delusional. They don't.
They mad delusional. They try to act like LeBron James didn't happen.
Yeah.
They try to act like LeBron didn't happen. Like the only reason why they got them two at that time frame wasn't LeBron and Bosh. They just try to skip over that. Oh yeah, we was in the finals and da. Oh, but the East was beat up, banged up. You know, y'all made it to the final. But what happened when you got there? It wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even. Y'all got killed. Like seriously. And you bragging about getting killed. Then you go to the bubble championship and get killed there. That's what we gonna take. We gonna brag about that. Oh, we get to the finals.
One thing I know about Tibbs though, when we played Denver, they couldn't beat us. They had so much respect for us.
That's a fact.
They didn't want to see us in the finals. I guarantee you, if it was us in Denver, they would probably have been nervous for us. For whatever Tibbs knew how to play Denver.
For whatever reason, we had their number, right?
Right.
We beat them every year. Like, yeah, that's a fact.
And they said, "Oh, we the best coach team." They had mad respect for us under Tibbs. I know what Tibbs knew, but he knew how to play enough to keep Joker a little bit under control.
I wonder if it's the Malone connection. I don't know, but I think that.
Tibbs is a
you're
big
right.
man coach. He's a big man coach. He knows how to coach against them, and he doesn't know how to do it against bigs. But the reason
That's
I'm
a fact.
calling him, because I heard you
What's
said before Miami, he got my I ain't got no hair, but he had my hair burning up over here.
Okay.
The funny thing about us, even on the Tibbs, and you mentioned it, I saw a quote and I looked it up and it's true. Every year he was here, the first 10 games we were 500.
That's a fact.
5-5 every year.
Every year, yeah.
And we had his system in place, but we never came out quick. But
never.
We running a new system, and I see what's going to happen with us until we get this out of our system. When we get under pressure, when people start beating up on us, we throwing, passing, moving, second quarter.
That's a fact.
Pressure got picked up. We went back to what we used to. ISO.
There you go. Yep. It's a process though. It's steps and stages. This is why I told, like, when I saw the preseason, I was like, all that 15-5, 17-3 talk, that's out the window. This is going to take time. It's going to take time.
Right.
It's a brand new system.
Started the fourth quarter. Did you see it? With OG came down. Diallo's in the post. Passing the ball. He gonna pass to somebody else. He ignored it. I ain't passing that rookie the ball.
Yep.
He tried to go on the
bench. Yep. That 101 hero ball. Yep.
And OG's kind of thinks. I think OG thinks he Kawhi sometimes. Yo, my guy, you're not Kawhi. Stop trying to always ice do the driving lane, the ice on everybody. Pass the ball. You'll get it back.
Yeah. He got to work on that. Kawhi mastered that.
Yeah. Do you think Cat is being a little sensitive? Because I could tell Brown is a guy, when you do something wrong, he going to talk to you. He ain't going to ignore you and talk to you later like Tibbs did. Tibbs didn't do that.
Right.
He's going to talk to you in the game while we playing the game. And sometimes I think Cat may be a little sensitive to criticism.
You could be on to something, because when he said what he said at that press conference, I don't know where I fit in the system, I thought that was inappropriate. I feel like y'all do a great job of being media training, capping. All day they cap. Oh yeah, it's all good. But that one moment, that one question for him to reveal that, it makes it seem like there's something more there to what you're saying, right? And I really think he was honest. The most honest you'll ever see these guys. He doesn't know he fits in the system. He really doesn't know. And tonight is a perfect example of it.
He's trying to make Cat a thinking hub big man. And I don't think that's Cat. You got to keep it simple with him. I'm not.
Bingo.
If catch the ball, drive it, or shoot it. If you try to have him trying to do this way, pass, hit the open man, he's trying to make Cat that kind of dude, because he could be good at it if he just takes the time to pay attention. But Cats know what he knows. And I think that's why I hate this. Maybe Tip just kept it simple because he knows Cat. And they're going to take Brown a time to get to know Cat.
Right. You're hitting on a nail, because he did Fat Joe's and Jadakiss podcast, and he said, "Yo, Tibbs is my man. We had dinner the other day. He good. That's my man's in them." So I really do believe that Tibbs is like, he really likes Tibbs. Like he wasn't one of the guys that wanted Tibbs to go, so to speak. So now another thing too, right? Him having to learn the power forward position and the center position when those positions are two drastically different things, right? And everybody gets to learn one area. Now he has to learn all these areas. I think that's also impacting him too, because like you said, that's making it more complicated. Just keep it simple. You know what, Cat? This is going to be your area on the floor. Master this area. Then we could expand to all this other multiple positions, and you're going to be in the corner, right? I think that they really need to, focus a little bit on certain things, because clearly it's not working right now.
Yeah, and our big man coach, I think his name is Mark Bryant. He got to talk to Cat. When you're in the paint and 4 guys around you, stop trying to throw up shots and get looking for a foul.
Yeah.
Pass the ball
Pass
out.
it out.
He got to learn when he driving. This guy's there. Stop and pop. We see you doing it against Detroit over the backboard. We know you can do it. Stop.
That's a fact.
You're hooked. Stop. Keep going and running into them. He got that mindset when he's going forward. If he can't get to
just
the
going
rim,
forward.
So
that's it. He's going to try to go as far as he can. Nothing in between. No stop and pop, right? Maybe that's just, he's so big, right? You know what I think it is too? Like, he's just used to being able to just go up, like
bully
just
people,
bully people, and you can't really do that, especially against a team like the Bucks when you got Miles Turner there, Bobby Portis, Jan. That they some mean dudes over there. So give him a little head fake. Give him a little head fake. Hit him with the, get him in the air, draw the foul. That's old school, right? Like he also makes the game, I feel, harder on himself too, because like, okay, perfect example, right? So he didn't get no shots in the first quarter. Now in the second half, let's force it now. It should never be a force. It should be in the flow. Be in the flow of the game. You be so much more dominant. And when now we got to give the Cat because he ain't getting no touches. And that's just now you're going to get into some ISO ugly basketball.
I know.
Let me dribble, let me run into these guys, get a charge, just silly stuff. And he could just easily do it simple because no one could really guard him if he really uses his head. They can't stop him. But, when you're predictable, like you said too, when you're just going straight up, that's an easy stop to contest because you're going up. You're not faking. You're not doing nothing. You're not reversing it no other way. You're going up the same way every time.
Let me ask you a question, because I've been hearing on the other podcasts that some people kind of hinting, because it seems like Cat and Brunson may have trouble playing together.
Ooh, that's another.
They can't say that they don't like each other. I don't believe that they don't like each other. So
no, I think they like each other. I think they're cool. Are they compatible? To me, is the better thing. Like, can you win a championship with these two guys on the floor? Now that's a question that, that's a tough one. That because the only reason why I'm saying that is also one, the defense is a liability, right?
Yeah.
The defense is we can't cap. So now usually you could hide one guy, right? But now you got two guys that you really got to be creative on the defensive end to cover.
But Brunson's defense hasn't been that bad this year. He looked
it hasn't.
This year.
No. Okay, Cat. Both of them are not lazy. Well, Cat could sometimes be lazy and swipe at the ball, but I wouldn't say that they're lazy, so to speak. It's just that Brunson is only 6'2". It's only so much he's realistically going to do because he's guarding 6'8" dudes all the time, right? Because you can't put him on Garland and all those, Tay Young.
Right.
He can't guard his position, so you got to put him on, Dyson Daniels and them guys, right? So he's always like kind of outsized for the most part. And with Towns, he's not a rim protector like that. He's not a good rim protector. He's not bad like switching, well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say he does a decent job moving his feet on the perimeter a little bit, but he's still going to get burnt by like Maxey going right by him. It don't matter what you're going to do. But so they got those things working with them. And then another thing too, Brunson and Towns don't run enough pick and roll. Maybe it's just not working. I don't know. They should be running way more pick and roll, but I don't know.
Yeah, because Brunson like to ignore the pick anyway. You pick him and he goes to the other opposite side. So I don't.
Yeah.
It's something with those two. I don't know. But even Cat had, even last year, the first 10 games, he was up and down. Some games he played good, some games he played bad.
Right.
It's just, I'm going to give it.
Give it time.
I'm gonna give it Christmas.
You gotta give it time.
I'm gonna give it Christmas.
Yeah. We gotta give it time. Yeah, you know what? And that's fair because by the time we get to Christmas, well, I don't even think you need to give it that much, but that's 30 games. But like, even if you say, let's give it to like November, the mid-November, give them like 16 games, 17 games. And then from there, let's see exactly, how they gonna hold it down,
I hear you. And before I go, I got one more thing I want to say to you. And I agree with you. The Mitchell Robinson thing, if we don't hear that he got an extension between December and January.
Oh, yes.
Because I think that time his agent may want him to sign an extension then, because that way he can't get traded by the trading deadline.
Mm-hmm.
You got to wait till April to trade him. So if he don't have one by then, I think Mitch is gone. Because I think I think Leon Rose is getting tired of, we hardly ever see you, my guy. And they trying to hide this thing because they trying to keep his trade value up. So
possibly.
We just trying to manage his minutes because he ain't hurt. Come on, man. What minutes you manage? You only played a game and a half of the preseason. Minnesota, after that Minnesota game, they must have did something to you because you ain't seen you since.
We ain't see you since, bro. And that's wild to me. Coming off a season where you played 17 games, brother. Yeah, something's got to give, man. But yo, James, thank you for calling, man. I'm gonna lock in your number. I'm gonna make sure because I do remember you called before. So next time you call, I got you locked in.
And you had me laughing with the Miami fan, man. I'm like, come on, really?
I'm gonna do more of that, especially on Fridays. I'm gonna do more of that.
You develop who?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna kill him every time. See, I study basketball. I really do. So it don't matter who your team is. I can go toe to toe with anybody.
We'll catch you next time.
All right, brother. Salute. I'm gonna lock you in. All right. So before I get off of here, final call for calls. But I do got to give away this journal, man. So right now I'm looking at the gamification. And honestly, Crim's dad, I don't know how you still got the #1 game. This can't be right. How is Crim's dad still #1? This dude ain't. I don't even see this guy in the chat no more. Hold on. Let me just make sure before I do this. I gotta make sure I'm playing fair. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, yeah, Crim's dad is #1. So we got a winner, y'all. Y'all ready? Do I got drum rolls? So drum roll. So the winner of the Crim's Dad 82 Nights Sports Tracker, and season and Sports Tracker and Journal giveaway is none other than Mellow Mike. Mellow Mike, you won. Congrats, Mellow Mike. I'm gonna get with you, brother. And yeah, you won the journal, man. And just to show you what he won, being the top on the gamification, the top member in the gamification, I'm gonna show you guys what he got. Let me go to bam. So this is what he won. Okay, the 82 Nights Basketball Fan Companion, right? Season Journal, Stat Tracker Bundle. Now this right here is the best way to keep track of the season, right? And document your season. You literally get a list that looks something like this, not exactly like this, but similar to this, which will have all of the games right in front of you. It's called the 82 game list and scores, where you can go there like how I do. That's why I'm able to, boom, this is last year. This is how I'm able to be like, yeah, last year we started out 2-2. He's going to be able to get that in the journal, right? So that's one element you get. The next element is you actually get a section for each game. All 82 games, you could write your game notes. You could take your first quarter notes, second quarter notes. Those are things that I like to do. Matter of fact, I got an example of it for you right here as well. So this was actually game 1, right? Let me show you. This was game 1. Bam. And this is the game notes. See that? First quarter, quarter scores, all of that. This was against the Cavaliers. Right? Bam. So you're going to get access to that. So now, something crazy happens in the game. You can easily go right to your game notes and check out and see exactly what happens. We also got a 10-game evaluation section. I call it the Knicks in 10. That's the show that I was doing. But each 10 games, this is how we track the season to see how the team does. It's a very informative show. You also get access to the 82 Nights Club. This journal comes with 12 things, 12 components, but it's like an additional 14 with the bundle because you're going to get extra stats and you get access to the back office. You get access to all of my stats. You know, all of my stats, you're going to get access to all of this. So pretty much I do all the hard work for you, man, especially if you're a Knicks fan. So salute to you, Mellow Mike. I'm going to hit you up. I got your contact information, man. And yeah, salute. Did I see who's post game interview? Who's we talking about? Salute to you, Randall. Have a great night, all right? But yeah, Mellow Mike, I'm gonna get with you on that. Chat was lit tonight. I appreciate you guys tonight, man. Cause I was in the Discord server. I put the link to the show. I said, listen, y'all better show up. I don't give a damn if we lost. Call up. If you feeling some type of way, do like JJ. JJ called right up. He said, yo, I'm not feeling this, that, and the third. You know? Mellow Mike said, thanks to the gentleman who made it possible for me to get it. Yeah, salute to Crim's dad, who somehow, I don't know how he's number one. I ain't see him chat in a minute. But he must have spammed the chat. I don't know how he did it. Oh, you know what it might be? It could be the super chat. I think the super chat, when you super chat, that puts you ahead too. That's good to know. I didn't even know. Because I'm like, yo, why is his point so high? But it has to be the super chat. It has to be. Because he wasn't that active. I don't even think Crim's dad is still here. But yeah, you know, salute to all of you guys, man. I appreciate all the channel members, man. I know there's a lot of y'all missed out on the fantasy draft. You know, because that's something that we ran early in the year, but there's going to be more things. So this is why if you are a subscriber, you should consider joining the channel. You know, the subscription comes with a lot. Just the Discord server alone, you know, if you're feeling the channel, if you're feeling the vibes, we carry this on into the Discord. Sometimes a topic will come up on the show, and then I'm like, yo, J-Tap, we about to get into an argument right now. We gonna debate this right now in the Discord, or something happens, breaking news during the game. I wasn't as active during the game tonight like I normally am, but during the games, I go in there, double big lineup, -8. Why did Tibbs take the? Well, Tibbs not here no more. Mike Brown, you know why he didn't start? You know, Deuce McBride, whatever the point is. You know, I'm there. I'm active in the Discord. You know. Oh, I do got another call. Okay. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Everything is good. This is Teddy from Red Hot Knicks Talk. I believe I called in around the Pacers series.
I remember the name. I because your name come up. But what's up, man? Not the Red Hot Knicks though. That
Teddy,
didn't come up.
that's all cool, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in. I know it's 4 games. I know temperament is high in Knicks land right now, but I got a controversial take. I think everybody just needs to take it easy.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you was going somewhere else. Okay.
no, I gave a little subversion. But I get it. Everybody's
like
mad. And especially with this social media culture, everybody wants to win. And then when they don't win, like pitchforks and everybody gets fired. But I just want to tell the Knicks fam, I get it. We come in with high expectation. Also with the media and everybody picking us, I think raised our heads up a little bit.
Oh yeah. 100%.
But this is a new coach, a new system, and with how Mike Brown is playing it, a new rotation.
Right.
So even though this team made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, we, as long as the organization, have to give them at least maybe 20, 25 games to gel.
100%.
And then we see, but right now it's a new system. Like you said, Cat's not really getting the ball. And I noticed that too. The stretches go by and then they try to feed it to Cat and he has nowhere to go, but he's going to take his opportunity and then it just sputters out of control.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're 100%. Good. I think also the shots are not falling. The Knicks can't have Cat and OG be ice cold at the same time.
Yes.
Especially
That's
from
bad
3
for
points.
business. Yes.
So, like I said, I think we're good. I wanted to call up because I've noticed something today that I haven't noticed all season, and it was kind of the reason why I was kind of like angsty at Tibbs. I'm noticing Mike Brown use Mikal Bridges' development as the Nets' #1 option into our franchise.
Okay.
With like the ball handling.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Let him maybe ISO dribble mid-range, but it's good
I agree.
because it delivers a different look for the offense. Brunson could go on the wing for a little bit, and you don't have to show your cards that it's just a Brunson show. Like there could be other options. I do think Mikal and OG also have to get better at wing separation and creation.
I agree. Yep.
Because I think when it's their time to shine, they fumble it mostly on OG. He's not really a good dribbler, and teams know that.
But do you think like my and I'm not trying to be too critical because like you said, it's early, and people might hear me and they might think that I'm like negative. Like I'm still not negative. It's too early to be negative. But do you think this whole 1 through 4 concept is the right concept for this group? Because 1 through 4 in Mike Brown's system is pretty much the same. So now if you see Brunson dribbling on the perimeter, OG is 1 through 4. He's going to be dribbling on the perimeter. Maybe the system gives these guys more responsibility or more flexibility in areas that's not really their strong points. Maybe we should dial it back some, or maybe we should make special designation. I don't know, but maybe the system is just too open for those guys. I think Mikal is doing all right though, but maybe OG needs to be more spot up corner. If you got a small guy on you, we'll give it to you in the mid post. Maybe that may be more beneficial for him. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think I agree with that take. Like, especially a coach, you have to cater your system to around your talent.
Yeah.
So like you said, we know OG is not the best dribbler, especially not the best dribbler in space. That's usually an easy turnover. So like I said, let's just give them like 20 games, see what's around Christmas in January. I don't want people jumping off the roof.
Please don't.
Like, come on, y'all, it's 82.
Yeah, please don't. That's why I let them vent, but that's why like mid-show I said, you know what, guys, it's still early. Like let's relax. Like I get it. You want to be great and you think we're supposed to be 19-1. We're supposed to start the way Cleveland did last year. Listen, our story is our story. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Nah, and that's very true. I like that. Our story is our story. And especially learning from baseball, you do want to be playing your best when it's come playoff time.
Right.
I've seen a lot of teams, New York teams, come out the gates early and barely to struggle to finish the season, and then they're out. Like, let's make sure everybody stays healthy. Let's grow this chemistry.
Bingo.
Let's see what rotations are really our strong point, and let's go into June, hopefully 1-2 seed, and let's get it popping.
Let's go. I'm with it. And that's all we can do right now. Let's not get too negative. We still haven't had a home loss yet. We still don't have a bad loss. As much as we don't like these guys, these are not bad losses. These are good teams we're losing to on the road. So, like, we didn't lose to Washington yet. Yeah, now, if that happens, oh, God. But, you feel what I'm saying?
I totally get, and I like that point about good teams, because, like I said, the inflation of the ego when, like, Eastern Conference Finals, you still got to claw, you still got to make your territory. It's a new season, so maybe getting punched in the mouth this early can be beneficial.
Facts. 100%. Definitely benefit. We need it. We need it.
We definitely do. Last point I want to point into Josh Hart, the shooting.
Oh God, yeah, that's rough. It's hard to defend. I like Hart, but boy, it's hard to defend him. Very hard.
No, it's hard. It's funny. It's hard to defend him, but for NBA teams, it's so easy. They just they just sag off, and the
No,
Knicks
I'm
are
saying
like,
for me to defend him. No, it's not hard to defend him. In basketball, I'm talking about it's hard for me to defend his bad play. Just so we could be clear.
no, I feel it, and you think too. I like Josh Hart. I actually met him at the Knicks game maybe 2 seasons ago, like right outside the Garden.
Yeah.
So like super cool dude. But his shooting, in the NBA, you are the cream of the crop. You got to make a shot.
So why doesn't he just get the surgery to correct it and then come back later in the year? Why can't he do that?
That's another thing. I don't know. I think that's kind of like the new trend in athletes. I'm a big Mets fan, and I know that was a problem with Francisco Lindor in our season.
Okay.
He had like a toe injury, and everybody was like, "Just get it." So it's like, baseball's 162. It's even longer than basketball.
Man, that's a long season.
So I don't know. Seems like most of these athletes tend not to get the surgery, but he has to fix that shot, because if he doesn't fix that shot, Leon Rose does what's best for the team, and he might be on the trading block.
You will be up out of here. If one thing we know about Leon Rose, boy, you will be up out of here when you least expect it.
Very
when you
true.
least expect it.
That,
you will be gone.
That kind of leads me into my next point. I know a lot of Knicks fans are mad, but when watching this game, I don't know if I was the only person that got this. I think Giannis was having his audition tape against the Knicks tonight. We all know the story broke that Giannis to the Knicks trade, like there was chatter. Giannis is no fool. I'm sure he wants the Knicks to come to New York. Not even just the Knicks. He would like to come to New York. Nike athlete. There's business and sponsorship money attached to that.
Big money.
So they know that when there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Yes.
So obviously he's playing the Knicks, primetime, NBC, Leon Rose watching. He balled out today. So he
but
gave
do you
Leon
think? But do you think that the Milwaukee Bucks' success thwart that, prevent that from happening? Because now if Milwaukee wins 50 games and they're a live dog going into the playoffs, does that change his mind?
I think it does. Giannis is a winner. He likes to win, because he won one title in Milwaukee, and he treated Milwaukee like Disneyland.
Right.
He's the type of dude that needs to feel success to power his engine.
Right. 100%. Especially since he won a championship already. So it's not like he didn't win one yet. So the pressure, he doesn't have no pressure. He's probably the superstar with the least pressure in the NBA.
No, very true.
He could just go out there and be the Greek freak. No one's going to say nothing.
Made his bones, has a signature shoe already, wife, kids, family, already money. Brother is on the Chris Smith contract, a little Knicks Easter egg.
Right. And then hold on real quickly, right? What if Jokic would have got bumped in the first round every year since he won the championship? You think they would have gave him that same pass that Giannis gets? No one even talks about that from Giannis. They just, he's a Greek freak. There's no, oh man, he lost in the first. No one talks about it.
And it kind of goes back to another thing that I've noticed of the bias of New York coverage in sports. Okay. We're the only team besides a few franchises, but a city as a whole, that the media like to dangle the carrot in front of our face.
Facts.
And they get clicks, they get revenue off of it.
100%.
So it feeds their business.
100%.
So like you said, nobody can hear it. But for the Knicks, it's different pressure. That's why it's the heaviest jersey in the league. That's why we love this team, because we know that day when they do get this championship would be the greatest days of the city. It would just be an epic event when they finally get this championship. So we're there for the ride. But now I just want to check in, man. I know tempers are hot. You keep doing your thing. I keep saying it, man. You are probably one of the best Knicks content creators out here on YouTube, and people really need to give you your flowers, man. You know your stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Salute to you, man. And what's your name of your channel again? You said Red Hot Knicks?
Yeah, Red Hot Knicks Talks. Me and my buddy Steven right
Knicks
now.
Talk. Got you.
We're about to shoot our first episode. But yeah, we got our things going. We're thinking about guest episodes. I'm thinking about doing a nightly podcast, kind of like you, But we're definitely talking a lot, man. You do your thing, and I appreciate the info you give to the Knicks fam.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you guys for checking me out. I also appreciate the compliment, man, too. Thank you.
No problem. I
And
catch you, man.
it's gonna be all right, man.
We'll be all right. I'll catch you sometime, maybe the first Hawks game or Christmas, one of those. I'll call back in.
No doubt. I look forward to your call, man. And I'm gonna lock in your number.
Enjoy the rest of your show.
All right, brother. Take care. All right. Red Hot Knicks talk calling in, man. I ain't expect to get this many, but you know what? Salute to the OG Knicks fan. He told me, he said, listen, man, keep doing the shows. They gonna call in. The season just started. And so I'm like, all right, cool. Cause I like when you guys call up. That's why I do the call up shows. I could do a show with me talking for 2 hours. I do that every Monday. But I like to, give you guys an opportunity. They me to do that salute. But yeah, man. Salute to my man Mellow Mike, man. You won the journal, man. Salute to you. That's funny that Crims that did that, because I literally was gonna do a journal giveaway. I'm waiting to get my own my mock journal in, and then my official journal. So I was waiting for that, but it's all good. There'll be more giveaways, so that's why you should join the channel if you are. And you know what? I think I'm gonna end it on that, unless I get more calls. On the way out, I'm gonna talk, because I was briefly talking about the membership. I'm gonna end it on the membership. So when you click that join button, right? You get access to 2 packages. The Starter Knicks fan and the Hardcore Knicks fan. But just a little heads up, I'm changing the names. So the Starter Knicks fan will become the Hardcore Knicks fan, and then the Hardcore Knicks fan will become the Hardcore Knicks fan plus. All right? And I will be adding more to that on the way out. Oh, hold on. I got to get this guy in before I end it. Hey, man, state your name, where you calling from.
Hey, this is Mellow Mike from Jersey. What's going on, Karan?
Hey, man, so look, calling at the right time. I was getting ready to go through the members spiel, but what's going on? Talk to me. I know a lot of emotions were high. You were in the chat. I know you had a lot to say. I couldn't see all the messages you posted, but I know you was going in. So talk to me, Mike. Are you going to be the voice of reason, or will this be a vent session? Let's go. I'm cool with both.
It was a tale of two halves here. I felt like in the beginning, the New York Knicks kind of was giving me what I wanted to see, and I was only catching bits and pieces because I was working and catching it on the phone app. But from what I saw, I was excited. I said, "Wow, the Knicks are doing well. Ball movement, energy's live, everything's going well." And then all of a sudden, going into the second half, the Knicks kind of gave up on a 5-0 run to begin the second half, and then I just started seeing momentum going towards Milwaukee. And I know the Knicks were crawling back, and I think they took the lead, and then Milwaukee took the lead back, and then that was it from there. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, everything we just pretty much preached from before about ball movement, this and that. It's like it's happening, it's right there, and then we're going back to the same old ways. Aside from that, I did see that Karl Anthony Towns was posted on the wing, on the corner, I should say.
Okay.
And I felt for one or two reasons this was happening, because I know that we've talked about that he's more effective when he's on top of the key or on the side, on the elbow side, I guess you could say, when he's able to do his point of attack. But I kind of figured with his injury, did they have him present and had him in the corner because to avoid him getting injured and straining that leg, whatever the injury that he has going on right now, to limit his physical driving to the hoop and not contribute as much, but let the guards and forwards take over, because I saw them do that,
right?
Because I felt like they were a faster team, to be honest with you, with OG, Mikel, Jalen, and who else?
Shaman was out there.
Yeah, I felt like they were moving faster. The ball was crispier, but Karl Anthony Towns was on the corner. And then I realized in the second half, I felt like he looked like he was like left out a little bit, like out of sync.
I got
right,
100%. Yep.
And then the fouls were occurring, and I noticed he was just like, I'm just gonna shut up, not say nothing, and just keep it moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of
you're on the money with that.
I kind of felt the vibes with that. But there was a couple of things with Karl Anthony Towns which I couldn't understand. You mentioned it earlier with one of the callers, I think, and it was obviously the the response that he gave that I don't know, right? What was it during the interview with the media?
When he said that he's unsure what his role is on this team.
Right. And then the second one was that conversation that he had in Miami when he didn't go sit down. Him and Brown were having words. And even Frazier was like, "What's going on? Why is this going on? Having an extended conversation?" It's almost like he's not with this program. And it seems like they're budding, and that was a way for them. Again, when you do certain things like that, we all notice what's going on. And that obviously just tells me right there that, especially today, I don't know, it's almost like he's sacrificing to give us his best, and at the same time, it's like it doesn't work for him nor for us. It's almost like it backfires as a whole. So I'm kind of concerned with Karl Anthony Towns on the mental and on the physical, because if this guy gets hurt, that's really going to kill our chances of doing anything. And I need him to be on the mindset of, you know what, being able to contribute, but most important, to be healthy on that court. That's what I'm saying. What is this guy doing? Is he getting shots, to kind of alleviate the pain that the medical staff is providing, right?
Them shots are dangerous because it's temporary, but you could be doing long-term damage to whatever part of your body is hurt.
And I'm just saying to myself, how long are you going to continue doing what you're doing? I believe this guy needs to sit it out, get healthy, get back on, to where you need to be at in order to help contribute, to this team, and let some of these other guys kind of step up and maybe, fill in. But I did see that the ball movement was faster while Karl Anthony Towns was on the corner. That's all I could say about that. The shot attempts, obviously, you could see he was 1 for 6 for 3-pointers and 3 for 11 from the field goals, and only had 9 points. I'm sorry, my bad. 0 for 3 and 2 for 12, I should say.
Yep.
So 8 points, I should say. Not really much of a contribution, to the team here. So it's kind of, like I said, a tale of two halves, and I just started seeing everything again not going to the way things should be. But I really feel if they execute that offense, that the Knicks will be where they need to be. And I just feel like, and here's the other thing, it's less wear and tear on Brunson because he's still getting his. And I did see that he was, taking the ball. He got his 36 points today. It's just a matter of them having to come together. So on my part, I was shooting for 60. I kind of shut that out the door now. So I'm going to have to really start thinking about that this is going to take some time for real. So I kind of figured that these guys were going to come, but there's obviously some issues they got to iron out. And also, I didn't expect so many injuries already. These little injuries are really kind of hindering the team here. Josh Hart, I don't understand why is this guy taking 3-pointers with that split in his finger. That's obviously not going to be a comfortable situation.
Exactly.
He needs to take closer shots, middies around the basket, but 3-pointers with that splitter, I mean, that's a 50-50, man. I don't really count on that. I don't even know why he's shooting threes. And what was it for today? What did he shoot? 1 for 5? Was it 1 for 4?
Yep, 1 for 4 from 3.
1 for 4, and that was probably a Hail Mary. He was probably praying for that to go in. So, yeah.
He's a minus 18.
Yeah, minus 18. Wow. Unbelievable.
And you know the thing about Josh Hart, right? You should get the surgery now because you can still come back later. It's not like he's going to be out for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Go get the surgery now and come back in January, February, 100% well rested for a long grind.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get well, I don't know. Never know, Leandro. But the point that I'm saying is, it's not like your spot is already gone, right? You're not a starter on this team, and that's clear. So, missing time, I don't think is going to hurt him further. I think he'll come back and he'll be, a kind of like a Mitchell Robinson late in the season impact. But if you're not 100%, I'm not giving you the excuse when you choose to play.
Mm-hmm.
So even though you're not 100%, I don't want to say, well, he has a splint, he can't shoot. Well, then you shouldn't play.
It's tough.
That's just the cold hard truth. It's the cold hard truth.
That's true.
I love Josh Hart. He's one of my favorite players. I even fought and argued for him to be a starter on this team.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, it's easy to see when you don't shoot the ball. It's like you make it harder for your teammates. Like, I don't give a damn if you 1 for 5, 1 for 10. You better shoot that ball because you got to continuously be a threat on the floor. This is why Shamit or Deuce, this is why I like those guys starting, because they make Brunson's job a lot easier, especially Shamit. I mean, especially Deuce, because Deuce can handle the ball and really be a more effective than anybody else on the team at handling alongside of Brunson. That's something that Mikal, he's doing it. And I'm not saying he's doing a bad job, but it just doesn't look fluid. Maybe it can get better. I did like the play. He had a play where he did something off the dribble from the top of the key and then got to the probably, I would say probably a little closer than mid-range and got a little bucket. But I don't know if that's his game. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I think that, Shamit may have shown that, hey, maybe if Deuce can't go with Shamit starting at the 2. Because Ariel, I'm sorry. I love Ariel, and I know you're a Westchester guy. But when you're going up against Giannis and these top dogs, I wouldn't throw him in the fire, because these games are serious.
Yeah.
Playoff intensity, right? So the moment was a little too big for him. So I'm not saying to not play him. He's in the rotation. Don't take him out the rotation. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about starting him. Starting him in place of this guy Mitch, right? So yeah, I think that's just what it. We're banged up. I would like to see these guys healthy playing against these teams. I would like to see a healthy Knicks with Yabu, Mitch, Deuce, everybody there, and now let's see how it looks. And we didn't see that tonight.
Right. Let me end it with this one. With this topic, what's up with? And I can't understand. Maybe you can explain this one to me. What's up with Yabu? If he had such a great tournament, or what was it that he played, the Olympics or whatever it was out in Europe, and how did he get so out of shape? Like, what's going on?
Well, I wouldn't say he had a great tournament. I'm not sure if you should watch my breakdown. I'm not saying you have to, but it's a channel member video. I did like a 33-minute video.
Okay.
Breaking out his entire Euro basket, because I literally paid $20 just to watch him play. I didn't watch Giannis, none of it. I watched him exclusively. And I would rate him. I think I might have rated him a B-.
Okay.
I think that's the grade I gave him. Maybe even C+. I don't remember C+. I remember B-. So I wouldn't say he had a great tournament, because to be honest, he started like how he's looking now, struggled to score, and then all of a sudden he has this game against the undefeated Israel team, which was the best team in the group at the time he played them, and he had 30. I'm talking about the easiest 30 that you could see. He had like 8 threes. He was just killing it. I mean, everything was flowing for him. So he was a late bloomer. And then he wasn't consistent every game, especially on the offensive end, the way he needed them to. Now, he was consistent at the free throw line. He was shooting like 84%. I'm like, damn, he could shoot free throws. But I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he was great.
I guess what I'm asking you is, what's the deal with the weight? If he just came from that league and now coming into with the New York Knicks, there's a weight issue that I'm seeing that, and then I'm looking at the effort on the court. He just looks like slow, sluggish of some sort, and that his weight has kind of gone up, which also that has an effect on your play on the court, because these guys got to maintain a certain weight and stamina, right, for the games. You can't keep rising in weight and think you're gonna last that long. You're gonna gas out, man. So that's why I wanted to know, do you know anything about that as far as?
Nah, this is the first time I'm even thinking about his weight being an issue. The only thing I felt was a problem with Yabu was his perimeter defense and his lateral, movement. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
that's tied to the weight because he gets
Mm-hmm.
cooked on the perimeter every time. He cannot guard the perimeter at all. So he's a pick and roll target. You put him in
Okay.
pick and roll. I would put Yabu in pick and roll every single play. I'm gonna keep it real
Okay.
because once he switches off, because we run the switch defense anyway. We switching everything. Once he switches over to guard, if that guard is Trae Young, Darius Garland, you name it, they're gonna get a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not that good in pick and roll. Great guy, love him. I'm not trying to dump on him.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the only thing that I've seen and also another thing too. He's not a great rebounder. Yeah, he's not a great. He's not the worst rebounder, but he's just not a good rebounder. If anything, he's an average rebounder if you want to give him that credit. But he's
Okay.
not But outside of the weight, he does have good mobility for a guy his size to me, but once again, I mean, on an NBA level, I wouldn't put him up there with the the cream of the crop athletes at the power forward position. He's not up there with Jalen Johnson, and them dudes are on another level. When we talk about athleticism, but he was holding his own. But on the perimeter, he's just food. I mean, I hate to say it like that. I really do because he's a great guy, and we met him. But he's just
No, he's a good dude. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. But facts are facts, and that's why you have to subscribe to this channel because I'm never gonna cap. I'm always gonna keep it real, no matter what.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I got, man.
All right, Mike, man. Congratulations
I
on the
appreciate it. Thank
journal.
you. And thanks to Crim's dad for the
salute to Crim's dad.
Yeah, salute to Crim's dad, absolutely, for making it possible. Thank you.
Didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it. That's the support. The members are the best. These are the best members in the world, from Crim's dad to Yuri to you now, my man J-Tab. I mean, there's a whole lot of y'all. I appreciate all of the members. Knicks Tape Madness Discord server, are you in the server, Mike?
No,
Okay.
I kind of lack on the technology here. I need some help.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we talk about
So
that.
hopefully we meet up. You can help me out with that, get that stuff set up and stuff like that. Discord and all that stuff. I don't even know how to use that neither. So yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, we get on that. We get on that. I just wanted to make sure you guys were good. I know our man is in there. Mark, he's in there. So
But just a message to the guys in the chat, man. We just gotta hang in there. It's gonna be, a marathon. It's a whole season. Like I just said before, listen, man, I was striving for 60, but now I see different. So now we got to get back on the grind, get our feet on the pavement and start, looking at things for what they are and, start, doing what we got to do, support this team, get behind them. Hopefully they can work out the kinks throughout the season, and hopefully we'll just see things turn around little by little, because that's the beauty of this season and this game of basketball. It's just watching things flourish, because you know what? We did have, a different coach last season. We have a new coach this season. It's a new process, new program.
Right.
So we definitely have to be patient with it, but at the same time, we want to win so bad. So bad we want to win, man. And the door of opportunities doesn't come very often, and this is an opportunity. But at the same time, this, they keep saying the Eastern Conference, but I don't see nothing.
No.
Eastern Conference, because you know what, all the teams are competitive, and I think I mentioned this before. It's just going to be something that we have to, be ready for. But I just want the Knicks to be, how do I say, up to the
task at hand, which is the championship or the finals, or just
because
competing at
you
a
know
high
what,
level.
because the way we saw how they exploded the first game, and the way I kind of seen the second, the third, and now this one and that one, it's just like, you know what, the opportunity is just there just to kind of shut these guys down. They have it. But like, again, it's about working things out. So we'll see how it goes. I did say to the All-Star to kind of get a better idea with this team. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And you know, I got it pulled up. Realistically, when you look at the East, the
Mhm.
only team that you might say, all right, yeah, we definitely gonna cook them is Brooklyn. Outside of Brooklyn, every other team is gonna give you a game. Yeah, I know I say that jokingly. I mean, it's a real joke. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
truth. But
yeah,
when Indiana's a tough game. I don't give a
yeah,
damn if they 0-3. You're not running through Indiana.
yeah,
Washington Wizards, they're
yeah.
tough too. They got this kid George, who I actually picked up on fantasy, who actually
Okay.
we drafted, and he went there. Let me tell you
Mhm.
something. That George kid is a problem.
Oh yeah.
Sar
Okay.
has some game too. They're not. It's not going to be. And then they got Middleton and they got McCullough.
Mhm.
The Wizards is not an easy day in the gym. I'm telling you. You
Mhm.
might think, it's the Wizards. Then you got the Boston Celtics 1-3. They're not
Mhm.
an easy. That's not an easy win. They're
No.
not a good team right now, but it's not an easy win.
Detroit,
So
right? What about Detroit?
Detroit, I mean, all these guys, Detroit. Then look, all
Yeah.
right. So after Boston, right, you got the Orlando Magic, who just so happened to be 1-3.
Right. Right.
We know that's not an easy game. The Atlanta Hawks, who just so happened to be 1-3, because the East is tough. All of
Yeah.
that Eastern Conference, I'm telling you, is cap. I said that on the Big Dog Talk. I said, listen, y'all underrating the East, man, and y'all overrating the West. I'm not saying the West don't got great. I'm not saying the West ain't top heavy,
Yeah.
but man, you talk about that Atlanta Hawks. If you got to see Toronto, Atlanta, and Orlando, those
Mhm.
games are not easy.
So Orlando's
Not easy.
1-3 right now,
Yeah, they 1-3.
and there was a lot of hype
1-3.
behind those. They're probably going through the same thing we're going through in a
Mhm.
way, going through their grind. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's an
it's
adjustment
part of the
period.
process. Look, they lost to the
Mhm.
Hawks, the Bulls, by the way, who's playing really good basketball, by the way, who were 3-0,
Mhm.
and they lost to the Sixers. All these teams are
Mhm.
playing well. I mean, this is a tough schedule here. Then they got Detroit next,
Mhm.
so they could go 1-4 easily.
Right. 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 Right.
Are they
I
a
just
bad team? I wouldn't say that.
right. But it's gonna be something to look forward to. I just hope that as far as for the Knicks on their with this pace and spacing and all that other stuff, I just
Yeah,
want the Knicks to kind of be very careful as far as their shot selection. Not everything has to be a three. When I saw in the first half, it just kind of like made me happy. I was like, wow, this is what I'm looking for. A little bit of penetration. Yeah, touch the paint and kick out. But if you got a decent shot by the free throw or inside, man, take it. And I saw Jalen
facts.
Brunson, penetrating in there, getting in there. Mikel as well. I mean, it just made all the sense in the world. So um, I just felt like in the second half they just kind of like I don't know, uh, kind of threw their
Fell
hands up a
apart.
little bit. Yeah, they just kind of like, and I saw the 5-0 run. I was like, oh, this doesn't look good. And then all of a sudden they gain momentum. And again, maybe it's them being out of a lot of guys too. They're a little bit more dependent. They can't get the rest like they would want to, by not having those guys like Big Mitch down in
Yep.
the post and stuff like that. But that other gentleman, what's his name, JJ from Brooklyn, made a lot of great points.
Yeah.
As far as guys, made me laugh when he said about Mitchie only playing 12 games a year.
Yes. Yes.
He
Yeah.
says it so like straight up, like so smooth. It was like hilarious. I was laughing. But he
Yeah.
did make a lot of great points, and you know what? There's a lot of points that he made that is very valid. Like, oh, you're not going to be playing this long, and not just the fans, but the organization, I'm sure, is reviewing all this stuff. Possibly things are going to move down the road, and before All-Star break, after who knows? There's
Man.
something that's going to be brewing because obviously, he's here to win, man. He wants to win as bad as we do. So listen, he's done everything he can in his power to put a team together. It's unfortunate. It started with Brogdon, and all of a sudden, all these guys are just falling apart. It's not one thing; it's another. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So hopefully, this little situation will turn around for the positive. We'll put this behind us, and we'll try to get out of this rut that we're in, and hopefully, the guys will start, getting better. But obviously, there's going to be some time that these guys are going to need some time off to heal, especially Karl
Yeah.
Anthony Towns. I'm concerned about that guy. I really am.
You
So
saw the clip that we did from the show we did, right? You saw the
yeah,
clip I dropped.
yeah.
Hey, man,
It's
I'm telling you,
go ahead.
I'm telling you, if he has a grade 2 strain, the only course is rest. There's no other course of action. There's no playing while you're dealing with it. You gotta rest because it's not the worst injury in the world. It's not like he needs surgery, but he needs rest.
Yeah, they did say it's 4 to 6 weeks, and it could be more if
and it could
needed.
be more. I've seen 8 weeks possibly.
And they said something about it can affect I think your strength of your leg. Like if you keep playing on this and you keep, whatever. When I saw Jalen Brunson, what was it, with the hamstring or thigh, whatever the hell it was?
Oh man,
that's what I said. Oh God, I was like, here's another one. I was like, oh no,
we don't need that.
We don't need that. But these little unfortunate things keep happening, and I'm like, you know what? We haven't even. We just started the season, and we're having all these like issues going on, right? So, like I said, hopefully we get past this moment, and we'll be able to see better times ahead. So, it's a marathon. It's a long season. And we got to get through this. So hopefully they'll be able to work it out, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine, man. But yo, thank you, Mellow Mike. I'm gonna get with you. You already know we talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
We good, man. I do appreciate you calling, man. I appreciate your support for the channel, man. Everything you do.
No problem, bro. You got it, man. Take care, guys.
Right.
Take care, Karan. Salute, bro.
All right. So that was Mellow Mike, man. So I think we're gonna wrap it here, man. I appreciate all the calls. This is what I wanted. I wanted y'all to call up. It's a little longer than the normal post game call up shows. I also let y'all talk longer. But this Friday I will be doing the time clock for the call up show on Friday. Basically 5-minute calls max, changing up the game a little bit. But I'm confident that because you guys calling up like how you did tonight, there'll be more calls on Friday. I like when you guys call up on the call up shows because trust me, I could talk all day, and that's normally what I do on the podcast. By the way, hopefully you guys like the last pod I did with Mellow Mike. I'm trying to do more collaborations, man. But I'm gonna wrap up on this, the membership like I was. So like I told you, the starter Knicks fan will be the hardcore Knicks fan probably by the next time you see it. Okay, and then you get the Discord server. I talked about that Knicks Tape Madness Discord server. Great place to extend the conversation with me. Member only live chats, members only content. I got this thing called the Unfiltered Thoughts series where I might do one tonight. I think I'm gonna do one tonight. And usually I do it at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And it's just usually me just saying some things that may not be the most appropriate for YouTube. Got some interesting concepts that I did, and I plan on doing a lot more. Of course, members always get shouted out. Salute to all the members, man, from Mellow Mike to Yuri to J-Tap to HRM the Great to Knicks will be chance 25, 26. I mean, there's so many great people that are members of this show. Crim's dad, once again, salute to him for giving away the journal. A lot of great people here, man. There's just too many to name. But I appreciate all you guys. And of course, you guys get a discount on the merch as well as the journal and a discount on all the things. And I have a lot more ideas. Salute to my man HRM. He's on me every day. He's like, yo, there's another idea that I have. When we doing that? And he's like, yo, man, what you doing? Come on, let's do it. And I told him, I said, we're going to get it done. And, I was just a lot. I ain't going to lie. Designing this journal, man, took a lot out of me because it just a lot of things that I had to do that I realized I didn't have to do. And then having to go back and do it again, man. But look, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Once again, see, the vampire shows rule, man. Salute to all my vampires because I probably won't go to sleep till like 3-4 o'clock. I got some things I got to do, content things I got to do, right? I got to record a short, and I might record a video, and I might record an unfiltered thought. So by the time I get through all of that, it might be 3-4 o'clock, right? And so you guys keep showing up, man. I'm thinking about honestly making the call-up show on Fridays later, man. But I'm going to do this salute. Salute to my man Crim's dad, Mellow Mike, my man Michael, JJ2552. I believe that's JJ. Salute to my man Dwayne Dennis. It's my man Simon. BS10258, of course. Is that Destroyer? Toya? 40X Scope, salute to you. My man Randu. Good to see you, Randu. J-Tap Mob, Knicks Tape Madness Discord server channel member, along with HRM the Great. I see you in the building. And J-Tap's one of the first channel mods. And salute to HRM, another channel mod. My man, Size 9. Salute to you, Size 9. Size 9 is always business. It's never personal. Salute to my man, Akesh. Buzzer beater in the house. Beamin' boy. I see you. Of course, Maxine was in here early, but she knocked out. Chris Gotti, I see you. And Bricks Nation in the building, man. Salute to everybody that was here. I appreciate all the calls as well. My man Yuri, my man from Red Hot Knicks, my man James Sutton. Oh, what's my brother? The brother from damn, what's his name? The guy from Miami. Damn, I don't remember his name. Hopefully I wrote it down somewhere. The guy from Miami. Salute to him. Who else called? JJ, of course. Salute to JJ. Of course, Mellow Mike. Salute to my man Mellow Mike. Calling up all the callers. And Friday we'll be back here again. Probably the same time. Because there's another 8 o'clock game. These 8 o'clock games are the worst because it just pushes everything back. So we'll be back here Friday at 11:15. That's all I got for you guys. And until next time, as always, let's go Knicks. Always let's go Knicks, all right?